What's up, guys? How are we today? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? NepentheZ here. How are we? How is everybody? Hello. Hello, friend. All around me are familiar faces. Good morning, good afternoon. It is afternoon now, isn't it? It is indeed afternoon. Welcome. What's up, Joani? What's up, Elliot? How you doing, man? Broxer, how you doing? Devic, Ed, Tom, Joseph, Sam. How you doing, bros? When am I going to check Evos? I don't know, mate. I don't know, honestly. It's hard to get through everything. Mate, this lighting, again, it's awful, isn't it? It's hard to get through everything at the moment. Oh, look at me. I'm bright. I'm Casper the Ghost. It's really bothering me that light is. No. Oh, I might just leave one on. No, I don't like that either. I'll turn them both off again. Oh, just very bright, isn't it? Sorry, guys. Sorry. You got to deal with it. I don't care. This is you problem. It's not me problem, is it? I'm all right. Yeah, hanging out. God damn, it is. Need a haircut, guys. Real bad. Real bad. Do I have a stream schedule? Yes, I do. My streams start when I turn it on, and they end when I turn it off. And that's it. 3 months with a bare minimum content, then a week with more content, and 3 months put together. I'm gonna say something that's maybe against popular opinion, but although Thunderstruck has been good, I still think the menu content is bad. I'll give you a little rundown. You packed Enquiries, nice. Give you a little rundown of my opinion of the menu content, right? First of all, I know we do have the Argentina thing for the One Nation friendly, and that's cool. But it's what is it? Winning 6 and winning 10 altogether. 10 wins altogether, and it's only for SP. That's fine. We were told by EA Sports that Evolutions would be way more tailored towards friendlies this year, and they just haven't been. But when it comes to SBCs, because that's what we're thinking when we talk about menu content, right? Let's have a look at everything. Casemiro's okay. Bukayo Saka's okay. Probably a little bit overpriced. Vinicius Jr. is ridiculously overpriced. Barella's okay. Talisca, overpriced. Putellas, overpriced. Retigui, way behind the power curve. Robbie Keane, overpriced for what it was. Conceição, overpriced. Bowie's very good. I like that card. Darwin Nunez is also very good. I thought Thomas Lemar and Longley were very good. Hendricks is there. He gets his upgrade potential. You know, his pro player plays this weekend. Chris Wood is like below the power curve. Marcus Beasley was overpriced. Pajor is good. Nothing better, nothing worse. Kane, overpriced compared to his inform. Davitashvili, overpriced. Aubameyang was decent. The upgrades, this is where I have a big problem. Because even if they are reasonably priced upgrades, you know, we've got different styles of upgrades, right? So, for example, for me personally, this is an awful pick. A base hero. There are like 5 very good heroes, probably like 8 good heroes, and then like 65 terrible heroes. And it's a case of like, why on earth is this so expensive? It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. It would be more worth it if we had an infiniteless supply of fodder, which we don't have. The same for the base icon upgrade. For me personally, to submit this amount of teams here, including an 88, which is really hard to get, and an 87, there are probably like 15 to 20 worthwhile icons, including, you know, some elite ones, and then the rest are absolutely woeful. Again, this is okay if you're searching for a specific player. I don't mind the campaign mixed player pack. This, pointless. This, pointless. This, we need to do. And one of the things, I'm going to get to an actual SBC that I really like, right? And the SBC that I really like is this one right here. The 82x14 is such brilliant value because you get more back than you put in. Unless you are the most unlucky person on earth. But even if, like regardless of whether or not you get a promo card, a special card, or a high-rated card, you get 14 cards back for exchanging 11 cards. And it's why this is good. And it's why this is good. And it's why this is good. This is terrible. 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 And this is terrible. And these are all like, people are like, oh my God, this is so insane. Like, make sure you get your picks in because one guy one time hit a like Mbappe out of it. But they're all awful. Because you're getting one card for, what is this one? 6 cards. 8 cards. You're getting one card for 8 cards. And it's only a 77 plus. There's no guarantee that your exchanged value is worth more than when you started. And in any case, I will ask this question to everybody. Where the bloody hell are you getting the players to put into these player picks? Because I for sure as hell don't know. I'm like down to the bare bones of anything under 80 rated. Daily bronze, daily silver, daily gold upgrades are decent for sure. Right, right. Let me get into, before I do like menu stuff. I need to do gameplay stuff because I didn't realize that the Flash Evos, when they expire, they end. You don't get like an extra day to like finish the gameplay or anything. That's just it. I'm doing league grind, BPM, and trading provisional packs. But for me, Jock's saying, right, the problem with that is even if you use like a tool, like an online tool, you know, like Paul or like, what's the other one that's there? There's another one that's like Foot Enhancer or something like that. Even if you're using those, I still think that you're spending a significant portion of time for generally a minimal return. Like you might, like obviously if you grind and grind and grind and grind and grind, eventually you're gonna hit something of value, right? Just for sure. But to do a league SBC, I don't know, man. For me, it's just not it. For me, it's just not it. Is Vinny SBC worth it? I don't think so. Whoppa. All right. Never mind. All right. Never mind. Yeah, the daily gold upgrades are decent. And that's what I mean. Like, there's some SBCs I really like. The daily bronze, silver, and gold upgrades are great. The 82x14 is great. There's some stuff that I don't think is bad. You know, I don't think the 80 double is bad. But it would be better if we had a proper exchange. Because if you hit that high-rated card, what do you do with it? Okay, you put it into another SBC, but then you've run out of cards. And it's like, it just feels like everything in this game, generally speaking, is geared towards sending you to the store. And it's getting tiring. It's getting tiring. Bear in mind, I've not been doing icon or hero picks late. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Should you do Desai? Man, I think Desai is horrifically overpriced. I am... Oh, there's no gameplay sound. My bad. I am blown away that people think and feel positively of that SBC. I'm blown away. I honestly think it is a horrific price. There you go, you should have game sound now. Yeah, you got Free Canate coming in the season pass. I don't know how close people are to him, but he won't be like too far away. And he's almost guaranteed an upgrade now as well. You got Van Dijk, that's like 114k. You got William Saliba. You got William Saliba, that's like 60k. You've got how many Evoed cards that you could have had, and how many other like cards that have good value. 1 million coins. And what I find funny is people say, like, a lot of the rebuttal yesterday when I talked about Desai was, yeah, but his base icon is 500,000 coins. So this icon for 1 million coins isn't bad. Double the price for a +1 is not good value. He has the potential to get upgraded, yeah, but only a +1 and then some playstyles and stuff and a couple of rolls. But where I think people misinterpret the value in Desai is they look at his base and they say, oh, 500,000 coins for the base Desai, cool. And then 1 million coins worth of fodder or whatever for this Desai that can get upgraded. Okay. But then you've got to break down why is the base Desai 500,000 coins. Not because he's a card that's worth 500,000 coins. It's because he's a card that's really hard to pack. And I think people massively misinterpret that when they look at the price of icons. Icons are really challenging. Icons are really challenging to pack. And what you'll end up seeing is Marcel Desai's base gold card will go from 500k to 200k in almost no time at all. Try his loan, you will change your mind. I just won't. I just won't. I will never, ever, ever look at 1 million coin SBC that doesn't look good and change my mind on it. I just won't. There's there's very few cards in the game that I think are worth 1 million coins worth of fodder. And this is the other thing, right? This is the other thing. Even though we've got these 82x14s and Black Friday is here, fodder's still hard to come by, right? I think that's fair to say. Fodder's still hard to come by. But also, like, here's the other, like, misinterpretation, in my opinion, and a few of you guys have already, like, mentioned it in the chat, right? There is one thing to have a 500,000 coin card that is a tradable asset that you can sell for that 500,000 coins again. There's another thing entirely to put hours and hours and hours and hours of your life into this game to get 1 million coins worth of fodder to put into a card that is now untradeable. All you can do is use it or not use it. That's it. You can't sell it. You get no more there's no added value to that card outside of it. And yet you've spent how many hours? Was Saka overpriced? Yeah, probably. But obviously, like, listen, if you're a Chelsea fan and you're doing Desai because you're putting him into a Chelsea past and present, I'm not going to say no to you. Bukayo Saka could have been 3 times the price and I would have still done him, right? Like, that's fine. But if you're looking at that Desai as a, ooh, he looks good. Oh, he's 1 million coins. That's good. I don't understand who's saying yes to that card. What if you had Mbappe? Does that change your mind about Vinny? No. I would much, much, much rather buy gold Vinicius Jr. who is literally 1 pace, 1 shooting, 1 passing, 1 dribbling worse, 2 defending, big whoop, and 2 physical. I would much rather buy gold Vinicius Jr. and then sell him again after the fact. And now you might be saying it's really hard to get 700,000 coins to buy gold Vinicius Jr. And I would agree with that. That is difficult. That's challenging. However, Vinicius Jr., 1.5 million coins worth of fodder. I guarantee you that if you use that fodder in other areas instead and didn't spend coins on buying that fodder and stuff, you would end up saving 750,000 coins and making 750,000 coins a lot quicker than it took you to get the fodder to farm Vinicius Jr. SBC. And then again, once you've got the tradable one, he's tradable. You can sell him again. And the other thing that I find really interesting, the one, again, if you're a Real Madrid fan, go and get Vinicius Jr. You've got a great opportunity to get a great version of this Vinny J. Every card that he's going to have from this point onwards is going to be even harder and even more expensive, right? So if you're a Real Madrid fan or you're building a Brazilian RTG or something like that, go and farm him. That's fine. But the thing that I find the most interesting is that Rodrigo. Now that's a card that I'm like, yep, go and put your tokens into him. Because you can get him a lot easier than you can get that Vinicius Jr. Oops. What about your logic of wanting first owned players? I would, like, as what happened with, I can't remember who it was. We'll probably be talking last year, but I would rather not have Vinicius Jr. until I packed him than do his SBC. Although, again, like saying that, if I was doing a Real Madrid account, I would 1,000,000% do that SBC. Right, I just would. Agree for me, I'll 100% do that Raul, no matter how expensive. Need him for my past and present Schalke team. Is my favourite player. In general, almost no player SBC is really worth it. Yeah, so I just recorded the Foot Weekly podcast with Ben and Josh. And I said, it might have been before we went on to like actually recorded the podcast, or it might have been during it. And we've talked about this before a few times, right? But I don't think that there's a single player in the game that's worth more than, like, if we had to draw a line in the sand and actually give a coin value, I don't think there's a single player in the game that's worth more than like 100,000 coins. Because you can't extract 1,000,000 coins worth of value out of a player. You know, whatever you get out of a guy who's worth 100,000 coins, you can't extract 10 times that output for a card that's worth 1,000,000 coins. Which then, in theory, dictates the fact that that card isn't worth 1,000,000 coins. Because you can't get that value out of it. Correct me if I'm wrong, back in the day, weren't SBCs cheaper than the market because they were untradeable? Yep. That's absolutely true. And EA changed that about 3 or 4 years ago. And they started making the SBCs an equivalency to the market price. You know, like Vinny J Player of the Month is probably, similar price to his Team of the Week. They've made it how are you defining value? Well, like by the output that you get on the field, right? And the thing about like something like Player of the Month Vinicius Jr. as well is, and the reason why I never did Putellas last year, I didn't do Mbappe, I didn't do any of the Player of the Months really, is because the 1.5 million coins worth of fodder that you put into Vinicius Jr. will depreciate so unbelievably fast. Because the power curve moves so unbelievably fast. You're almost 300 wins away from the squad battle mastery. Isn't it only 300 wins to get it? Are you saying you haven't done any of it? That's fine. That's fun. I'll do this last. By the way, guys, I didn't notice this until today. See these Evos? This expires in 4 hours. Once it expires, it's done. You don't get like an extra day afterwards. What makes an SBC good then? I think there's a few things, right? And again, I think like the value has to be determined by you. Do I want that on him, or do I want? I do want incisive pass on him. The value has to be determined by you. I look at Vinicius Junior and I think to myself, never in a million years would I do that SBC. But a Real Madrid fan will look at that Vinicius Junior and be absolutely giddy with it, and that's absolutely fine, right? Right, two different people with two different perspectives and two different opinions on the piece of content. That's fine, and you could make that similar argument for like every SBC. So if we look at the active player SBCs right now, let's go for Barella. I think that Barella card looks good. However, I think I would not spend 450,000 coins worth of fodder on him because he doesn't get into my team specifically, and he's not so mind-blowingly good that I have to do him. Let me keep doing these squad battles games. I submitted my entire squad into Vinny since I used Malmo Evo Real Madrid team and did the hero pick, but regretted it. Literally no heroes and almost no icons would fit my team. Isn't part of the game about trying to have fun? I see Nick talking about price of things, and he said, "So what? As long as you're trying to have fun." Yeah, but yeah, you are absolutely right, right? I'm giving you my perspective on what I would find fun, and what I wouldn't find fun is spending weeks earning fodder to get a card that is untradeable. I don't think that's a good use of time. I don't think that's fun in like any way whatsoever, personally. And again, you might disagree. And if you disagree, that is literally your prerogative, right? I'm just giving you my opinion. Nep, you say you could do much more with the fodder instead of Vinny, but what else do I do then? Cruyff is way worse. Gamble SBCs probably won't pay off. Yeah, so it's, you know, if you've got enough fodder in your club already to complete Vinicius Junior and you want him, don't get him. If you don't have the fodder, then at that point, like, you're just better off not completing. You're not better off not even starting the SBC, in my opinion. And yeah, what I think you do is you hold until an SBC that has very good value comes along, right? And that might be Vinicius Junior for you. And if it is, that's fine. I literally have got no problems with that. I'm not trying to tell people that don't do Vinicius Junior. I'm telling people that I think Vinicius Junior is too expensive. I definitely think Vinicius Junior is way more like appealing than Marcel Desailly. Like, I think Marcel Desailly is horrendous value. I think Marcel Desailly is exactly the sort of player that people will complete, and then in like 2 weeks' time be looking at him in their reserves going, oh, why did I do that? This SBC just dropped, and now I can't afford to do it. Yes, so if Henry came out, I'd do it no matter what the price was. Obviously, right?
A really good interception to take the ball. No stopping him yet.
Have I seen Lacroix Evo chain? I haven't, no. I'm doing my Jordi Alba Evo chain. He's going to be... I'm gonna have some insane players on this account. How's Saka? Saka's brilliant. Like, and again, is he worth the 750,000 coins worth of fodder? No. Is he worth it to an Arsenal fan or somebody building an Arsenal Evo RTG or an Arsenal RTG or something? Absolutely, right? My kind of like my feeling towards SBCs being bad right now is actually less to do with player SBCs, because it's the sort of thing where it's like, if you want the player, get it, and if you don't. Like, you know, it's more to do with the gamble SBCs, but it's also more to do with the upgrade SBCs. By definition, upgrade should improve your club. But you can absolutely build an upgrade SBC and be in a worse position than when you started. And that really fucks me off. Like, it bothers me that people are happy with this 80+ player pick and this 77+ player pick and these 81 double upgrades and 80 double upgrades, it bothers me that people are happy with those, because the way with which people are content suggests to EA that they're doing it right, and I think they're awful. I just think they're awful, because again, like we've gone for so many years of getting value out of upgrade SBCs, and we even got value. Basically, everything that we got value out of historically, EA have either removed or nerfed into the ground. And there's here's some fun things that we used to get value out of. 400 coin bronze packs, they removed them. 5k gold packs, they removed them. Fitness cards, they removed them. Contracts, they removed them. Position modifiers, they removed them. Marquee matchups used to be incredible value, especially for people that grind bronze packs. So do you know what they did in marquee matchups? Not only did they nerf the pack rewards that you get, they also put minimum rating requirements of silver on at least 3 of the 4 squads, which means your bronze players now get significantly less value throughout the course of the game cycle, because people were just extracting too much value out of them. So they nerfed it. Everything, League SBCs, they nerfed it. Like everything you get way less value out of now compared to when it was first in the game. And I think this year, I think they've gone beyond the tipping point where it's so it's not worth it so much, to the point where I'm really happy with the Road to Glories that I'm running right now, especially like this one that we're on here and the Crappers, because they have nothing to do with packing players and everything to do with evoing players. The Arsenal RTG is a bit different, because, you know, if I packed, for example, a Team of the Year on the Arsenal RTG, I would use that Team of the Year. If I pack a Team of the Year on this account, it has no meaning. And I'm really glad that I'm not playing towards a meta account anymore, and that my Road to Glories have nothing to do with going for the meta, because if they did, I would be bored out of my fucking brain, because all you would do is things that cost you like extensive time, or cost you like your fodder for the chance at hitting something, because you'd already have your team, right? You've got Allison, you've got, I don't know who you like running at right back, but you've got your Van Dijk, you've got your William Saliba, you've got your Ferland Mendy, you've got your Thuram and your Sissoko, you've probably got your Vinicius Junior Player of the Month, and, you know, whatever like meta other cards that you've got, maybe like a Darwin Nunez. You've got your big meta team, and at that point, everything you focus on is getting that next best meta player, and they're so expensive, and they're so hard to pack. So when that Icon SBC comes out, you're looking at that Icon SBC and you're saying to yourself, you know what? I really like that, because what if I get Pele? What if I get Zidane? What if I get Vieira? It doesn't, like, so you're kind of obliged to do it, because it's the only way that you can actually improve your team. And what I like about like this account, for example, I don't need to do the daily play stuff, but I did do it before too, just because I was going to play these games anyway. But what I like about an account like this is, doesn't matter if I don't do weekend league, doesn't matter if I don't get the weekend league, doesn't matter if I don't do the daily content, doesn't matter if I don't do anything, because it is all about these players on the field and building them up. And once they get built up, we're in a good spot. And maybe for other people, that the idea of that is horrible, and that's fine. That's genuinely fine, right? I'm not trying to convince people that the way I play the game is like more appropriate or more rewarding or more engaging or more enjoyable than the way you play the game. I'm just saying, like, the way I play the game for me makes it so that these gamble SBCs and stuff, they're just meaningless. And it's like freeing almost. It makes it harder to actually make content, mind you, but it is freeing. What's the difficulty? This is just on semi-pro. Because like I don't care about the mode mastery tokens on this account.
Can he finish? Well, it did look promising, but threat averted.
Doing SBCs with tradable packs is the best way to get coins. Yep. Always put your untradeable cards into SBCs that offer tradable returns. I actually didn't do marquee matchups last week.
Drifting in off the flank, and the promise of something.
Oh, you're the.
Counter looks on here. Options available.
Look at him go. Look at him go. Oh, let's go. That's the issue. Evos will always be behind the power curve. But if you're only doing Evos, who gives a shit? If you, like, what different? If you're like, let's say the new El Torero or El Toro, whatever it's called, El Torero Evo comes out and it's 140,000 coins. That's your goal. Your goal is to make 140,000 coins to be able to put a player into that Evo. Your goal isn't to get 13 or 11 or 9 or 7 wins in champs. Your goal isn't to be in Division 1 or Elite or Division 2. Your goal isn't to get these mode mastery players, because your goal is to get enough coins to improve that Evo. But it doesn't matter if you're behind the power curve, because your responsibility isn't trying to, again, if you're playing if you're playing like a meta account and you want the best players and the best results, then yeah, don't use Evos. But it doesn't matter about the power curve if the let me ask you a question, right? What do I give a shit about the power curve when I'm rocking Silver Mangala at centre back? What do I care? I don't care about the power curve. Look at my team. And do you know what I look at when I see this team? Joy, man. Because this Vidal is going to be insane. This Benteke is going to be insane. I've got 3 really cool flashbacks. I've got no chemistry on this team. But look at how good this team will be when I get certain core players evoed up, right? When Oscar's finished, this card is nice, not meta, and he's got ridiculous playstyles, right? When I finally put Benteke into Pitch Predator, when I get the 60,000 coins, he's going to be 3-star, 4-star, 6'3". Look at these stats, man. He's going to score some bangers. He got low stamina, but don't worry about that. He's got Relentless. He's got Power Shot. He's got Travella. He's got Rapid Plus. He's just going to be an absolute beast. And he's only 86 rated. And then when we look at El Torero, let me tell you something, man, about this card that we're about to build with Vidal. Tell me you would rather some deadbeat meta card that every other motherfucker's got instead of this. Look how he's going to be 5-star, 4-star, right? It might be hard to link. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. But look at this card. He's got good playstyles, not the greatest, but he's got good playstyles. He's got 2 roll pluses, box to box plus, and playmaker plus. And even if I can get him on just like 1 or 2 chemistry, I would rather get 9 wins with this card in my squad than 11 wins with like Vieira in my squad. Right? And that's just me. That might not be you. That's just me. And then we've got there was one more that did a good upgrade for me. Was it True Strength? No, not really. I don't even want to put. I don't think True Strength is worth unlocking. It's bad. And then also, once Jordi Alba's finished, right, I'll show you the Jordi Alba that I'm going to have. Because I'm actually like against maybe what I consider is good, like smart to do. I'm going to be putting Jordi Alba through all 6 of the Flash Evos. Not Track Thunder. Full Force, Elusive Dribbler, Speed Burst, Precision, Pitch, I won't have the bruiser play style. It will be incisive pass. But look how sick this card is. Look how sick this card is. With an Anchor Chem style, got great pace, great physicals, just a little bit low strength, good defending, really good start and stand tackle, really good interceptions, a little low on defensive awareness, brilliant passing for a fullback, brilliant dribbling for a fullback, 4-star, with bruiser, finesse shot, rapid, flair, jockey, anticipate. He will have incisive pass plus and relentless. And it's like, and he's only 86 rated. And I'm like, damn, by the time I can get, even his shooting's good, because he's got finesse shot, even his shooting's good. And it's like, once I can get like another upgrade on this card to an 88 or something, he's just going to be elite level. Like, he's just going to be elite level. And again, I would rather have that Jordi Alba instead of Ferland Mendy. Yeah, 3 of them expire today, guys, which is why you got to do them. So once it expires, like, with most Evos, like after it expires, you get like, so you unlock it within 2 days, but it expires in 16 days. These Flash Evos, once they expire, they're just gone. So make sure to get them done before 6 p.m. today, which is why I'm sitting here farming squad battles. What do I still need to do? Yo, Jake, thank you very much for that big dono, brother. Much appreciated, man. Damn, I've missed some donos as well. My bad. Has been doing a Scotland Evo team this year and found I care less about record/stats than when I use a meta team. Recommend it for anyone frustrated by the game. Love the content as always, and it's been around since the FIFA 12 days. Well, thank you very much, man. Yeah, I agree with you, man. And I'm preaching a little bit, but it's because I think this is how people should play the game. Because there's like I saw I can't remember who I was watching last night, open rank 1 rewards, and they got bread. But they still made some good coins. Because they get, you get those 3 team of the week packs, you get some good coins and stuff. But then I saw Boras like dejected because he only got 11 wins, and he ended up packing De Bruyne tradable. And it's like, being good at the game doesn't reward you. Like, you don't get reward. Like, you do get rewarded to a certain amount. Like, there's a certain amount of extra that you get, but it, like, somebody who finishes on 6 wins could pack something significantly more valuable than somebody who gets 15 wins. And so even though there's this weird intense pressure on being good at the game, it doesn't really offer you much in terms of like return, which is a bit weird. But thanks, Jake, for the 20, man. I really appreciate that. CJ, thanks for the 5 months, brother. He says, agreed, man. I've got so much fodder since I moved my LFC Evo account. I'll wait for an LFC SBC or wait for Evos. Mr. Random Games, thanks for the tier 1, man. And D-Babs, thanks for 100. He says, maybe true, but then you don't have Vinny at the end of the spend elsewhere. If you wanted one of the best players in the game now and untradeable, not too bad. And Rod will just not be as good as Vinny. And by your logic of rather not having, technically just hindering yourself, if that makes sense, coin value is also relative. Value could be over a period of time, that card getting you better results, etc. But that's where I think people are like wildly delusional, right? If you think having Vinicius Jr. is going to significantly improve your output in terms of wins on the weekend league or in rivals, then you're just wrong. You're just wrong. You're just wrong. Getting the way you improve at this game is by getting better at the game, not by getting better cards. They will have like a minimal impact. Maybe that one tough game that you narrowly lost, you drew and went to pens with. Maybe you narrowly win that one. Now you talk against yourself. Wait, what am I saying against myself? I read something out. That wasn't me speaking. That was me reading somebody's comment out. Oh, what you're going to say is I said about my Arsenal players and how bad they are. What I'm talking about, right? If you're using, let's say, I don't know, Leandro Trossard, regular gold card, you said you'd be way better up with a way better squad. Yeah, I would be. But a way better squad, not one single way better player, right? And that's what I mean. If you've got Vinicius Jr. in your team, that's 1.5 million coins worth of fodder for one player. One player isn't going to make you better. It's about understanding the game and the way the game plays and what you need off the back of that. So, for example, if you come up against me, your Vinicius Jr. is going to make a bigger impact for sure. But if you come up against your standard player that has Vinicius Jr., that has Virgil van Dijk and William Saliba as the general standard of lowest ability of cards, like VVD and Saliba are going to be able to deal with Vinicius Jr. If you come up against my team where I've got players that are nowhere near meta, right? Where I've got like the Urian Timber, who's got awful defending, awful physical, awful height. You know, he just doesn't. He just isn't meta. That Darwin Nunez just eats him up. He just eats him up. That's not to say that I can't defend it. It's just really hard to defend it. If I had Van Dijk instead, I would just win. I would do better. I wouldn't necessarily win. I would do better. And I'm absolutely of the opinion that if I had a meta squad, I don't even need to. It's not even an opinion. It's a fact because I've already hit 11 wins a few times. I just know for a fact that if I had a meta squad instead of my Arsenal squad, I'll be hitting 11 or more wins, right? But you're not. But if you're just a bad player, putting Vinicius Jr. into your team isn't going to make you a good player. It just won't. Does 93 Van Dijk give 3.6 million more in value than his 89 base? No, not at all. Does Thunderstruck Saliba give 30 times value compared to his base? No, and that's what I said on when we were just talking on the podcast, Josh. Right? I don't think you can extract. That's why a line in the sand, an easy line in the sand, is like 100,000 coins, right? Like if you've got a card that's worth 100,000 coins, and then you get their replacement or upgrade for 1 million coins, you're not getting 10 times value out of that card. But similarly, you're not getting 10 times value out of a 10,000 coin card to a 100,000 coin card, right? But that's not to say that you won't get more out of a Van Dijk. You know, 93 Van Dijk will play better than gold Van Dijk. I just don't think it's worth it. I just don't. Do you know what I mean? I just don't think it's worthwhile. I just scored a goal and it didn't register. Do you know what? I was in a game earlier. Where I was only 1-0 up in a squad battles game. And I could have sworn I'd scored 3 goals. Was it here? When did I do it? But it more goes like I said, like for a Vinicius Jr. As I say, it's less about Vinicius Jr. and it's way more about Marcel Desailly. Before with Cavani. What minute was it roughly? Is it here? Cavani missed. Oh, it bounced out of. Oh, okay, it bounced back out of the net. Fair enough.
They decide against putting it in.
AI's trying to cheat. Yeah, the player manager and weekly objectives have been bugged since the start of the season. By the way, guys, I've been practicing scoring with precision pass. Good. I agreed to get better in this game is by playing matches in high divisions, but then you can't enter with a decent team. You need to improve your team if you promote in divisions. Yeah, You're absolutely right, right? If you want to play at a higher standard of FC, you need a better team. And Vinicius Jr. is a better player than most wingers that you're going to have. And so the logical conclusion then is, I want to be a better player. To be a better player, I have to play against the better players with the better team. So I need a better team. Vinicius Jr. is a better player, will improve my team. Let me go and get Vinicius Jr. And that logic is like, it makes sense to a degree. Contradicting yourself massively now, Nep. Instead of just saying something as blanket as that, BJ, explain where my contradiction is, please, because you're obviously responding to something I might have said 20 seconds ago, 2 minutes ago, or 5 minutes ago. I can't know what you're referring to. So do me a favor and explain the exact thing that you think I'm being contradictory for, and I will explain to you how it's not a contradiction. In my experience, only the elite group of attackers are truly worth anything over 500k. City were lucky to not get absolutely slapped yesterday, weren't they? If you get better cards, you're going to play better and likely get more wins. That's not what I said. That's literally just not what I said. I said if you want to be a better player, you need to play in a higher division. And to play in a higher division, to compete with those people in that division, you need a better team. And to get a better team, obviously, includes getting better players. It doesn't make you a better player having the better team, but having the better team helps you become a better player, right? You're getting it like you're mixing around what I'm saying. You're not understanding the flow of what you need to do to get better. You can try with a shit team to get better, and you will struggle because you won't be able to do the things a better team will allow you to do. But just wanting to get better at the game and having a better team doesn't make you a better player. If you gave somebody in Division 10 a team full of 99 rated 5-star players with every playstyle plus and every role plus, and you put them up against even like a Division 4 player, that Division 4 player would absolutely wipe the floor with them, right? Which means having a better team does not make you a better player. Learning the game mechanics makes you a better player, right? But when you learn the game mechanics, you start to realize there are certain players that are very good and certain players are very bad, and that's why we have a meta, right? Van Dijk is so unbelievably popular because he is very, very good. But if somebody is using Van Dijk and they are shit, right, I'm still going to score goals against you. But obviously, like, it narrows a gap. But if you're still just better than someone, you're still just better than them, whether or not they've got a better team. And that's what I mean. Like when I talk about myself and how I know for a fact, like if I had a better team, I would get more wins. It's because the games that I'm losing, I'm not losing to better players. I'm losing to worse players because my team is that bad. Whereas if I had the better players, I would win the game because I was the better player, right? And then there's also obviously instances as well where I win a game as well against a better team because I'm a better player, right? Having a better team will allow you to become a better player, but it won't instantly transform you to one by simply having those players in your team. That's exactly that, right? That's exactly it. Having a better team gives you the opportunity to become a better player because you've got players that can do things that other players just simply can't. And whether that be something like Van Dijk's aerial plus, or his God knows, his height and whatever else comes with a Van Dijk, or whether that be a winger with power shot plus, or Heung-min Son with 5-star weak foot and finesse shot plus. Something that is incredibly broken is finesse shot plus. Something that is even more broken is green timing finesse shot pluses. And something that is even more broken is green timing a finesse shot from range whilst also having precision shooting on. Right? All of those three things are all the same thing, but three different skill sets. And if you can't green time a finesse shot, Heung-min Son, for example, is still going to score you some goals from finesse. But he would score you way more if he was just better at the game and knew how to green time them or knew how to use precision shooting, right? So having Heung-min Son improves your team a bit. But it doesn't, just having him doesn't mean that you can all of a sudden green time precision shots, right? Knowing the angles and getting there is the most important skill now. Exactly. And that's what I mean. Like if you put 1.5 million coins into Vinicius Jr., you're not just going to all of a sudden get loads of extra wins unless the player that you had was really bad and you were suffering with them even though you're a good player, right? That's the caveat to it for sure. Is that it for... Oh no, what do I need to do? 1 match and 2 assists. Assist 2 goals and play 1 match. Right, I'm nearly finished with Jordi Alba. Look on the way the Ballon d'Or cards made the average player much better because of the cards. Yeah, I have to disagree significantly with you. I don't think the Ballon d'Or cards made anyone any better whatsoever. Like they would have had moments where it made them better. But hold on, Josh, let me get some goals up in here. I'll have a look. They would have had moments where you would have done something that your other cards couldn't have done. But I don't think people started getting like significantly more wins because of those Ballon d'Or cards. That red card. Jesus, unbelievable. What made me choose the Evos you're doing? You like the players? They're all like classic cult heroes in Ultimate Team. There's probably like a few more that we can get in and stuff as well, but like once Marco Reus gets a card in the game, he'll come in. Oh yeah, I do. I need 2 assists with Jordi Alba, don't I? No, agree. My point on Vinny was if you also had other good players and a decent level, not just... Oh, yeah. Precisely, yeah. What's up, double MM? Thanks for the 100 bits, brother. Welcome here. Douglas Costa and Juan Mata should come in the game with Royce too. Oh, is that right? Are either of them like Ultimate Team heroes? Like when I think about cult heroes in Ultimate Team, I think about like Ibarbo, Doumbia, Gervinho level players. You know, Chris Smalling, Jack Butland, like players that were just like the bane of people's lives. Politano, he was the birth of Evos. That what was it? It was like the league player Politano, wasn't it? He was so good, man. He was so good. What about David Luiz? Yeah, I mean he still plays, but he's in the Brazilian league, and EA don't have access to. EA don't have like the licenses for the Brazilian league. Right, let's see what Josh sent. So he sent me 2 squads using a website I've never heard of before. What's the question around these squads, Josh? Alessandrini's retired. He's not in the game anymore. Mertens is on my bench, yeah. Yeah, this is an incredibly meta team, right? I think I think the proposed thought is how many more wins in champs do people think they get? So if you had this team, guys, and you assign in your mind how many wins you think you'd get, how many more wins do you think you'd get if you had this team instead? One or two, at least two or three. One more win, 4, 2 or 3. I think it's fair to say 1 or 2. I would say I would probably say like none or 1 would probably be the most appropriate like feeling, because what's interesting about this second team here is if you go 2 goals up against a team and you've got this team, they're backing out of the game. They're just done. But if you go 2-0 up against somebody with this team, they're going to play on. And they might end up getting into the game. None is wild. And again, this is where I think people think that having better players makes them a better player. And it doesn't. It just doesn't. But I do think that the discrepancy of Van Dijk, Saliba, Pullet, Vieira, I think they're good for one. I think 1 win would be fair. I think 2 wins at a push, right? But and this is where I talk about like expected value or value from like a Vinicius Junior. So, for example, if instead we looked at this team versus this team, if we looked at this team but with Vinicius Junior instead of Heung-min Son, how many more wins do you then think you're getting if you have exactly this team on the screen now, but just Vinicius Junior instead of Heung-min Son? So, Rover, instead of saying this logic, explain your perspective. Explain your point of view. 0. Right, so at which point, what's the point of having Vinicius Junior? What's the point of putting all of that in? Because the answer is most likely 0, like none. You wouldn't get any value. Now look at the price points. 650k for this. 22 million coins. So even if those of you that's thought to yourself, oh, I'll get 2 or 3 wins more, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Igor, thanks for the 3 months, man. Hey, if you thought about taking Marquisio from the swaps, he's a definition of a cult hero. Yeah, so on this account, we'll try and get that right there. I think Marquisio would do very well in this team that I'm playing on right now. But I don't know how many tokens do I have to get, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all the tokens. And then Jake, thanks for the prime, man. Much appreciated, brother. He's 8. Yeah, I should be able to get 8 tokens over the course of the whole time. You have a question? Hit it. Marquisio is not even hero level. Are you saying icon, are you? N'Golo Kante. I've got his inform, yeah. I kind of wanted to steer clear of like players that are super, super good. I suppose Kante isn't really super good this year, is he? Now, I think there's a difference between like, would you like to play with that 22 million coin team versus the 700,000 coin team? And yeah, of course you would. Who wouldn't, right? At one time, you would say you would get better finishes with a meta squad instead of your Arsenal team. And now you're saying having a better squad would make you maybe get a win, 0 more, 1 more win or 0. Yeah, because the logic is... like here, I'll obviously, because you're too dense to just to interpret the logic, I'll show it to you visually, okay? If we put in a graph of expected output, right? So this is expected output. And what you've got at the top is you've got max wins. Right. And then you've got min wins. Minimum expected wins, not 0, but minimum expected wins and maximum expected wins, right? We will have 1 circle, 2 circles. Look at those. They are quality circles, aren't they? And 3 circles. Or colours, anyway. So colour number 1 is, for example, my Arsenal team, right? Colour number 2 is 650k meta team. And colour number 3 is best team, right? That 22 million coin team. You would expect to get your maximum wins with the best team. I think that's fair to say, right? That's fair to say. I don't think anyone can argue that. If you've got the best team you could possibly have in the game, you would expect to get the maximum number of wins you could possibly reasonably get with the best team that you could possibly get in a game. If you had a 650k meta team, guess what? You expect to get the maximum number of wins you could possibly get because it's a meta team, which implies then that improving this team has negligible difference. Negligible difference. However, with the Arsenal team, because I know it's not great, I expect to get more than minimum wins. If I was just using like the worst team or whatever, I would expect to get somewhere in between because I think I'm a skilled player that doesn't have a meta team. So the implication is, right, that if I improve my Arsenal team, my expectancy of wins also improves because I'm building towards something that is closer to my max wins. Yet if I improve that 650k meta team, I'm already expecting to get my max wins with that meta team. So by improving it to getting a 25 million coin team, my output isn't really going to improve because I'm already at the top of where I can be because I already have the meta team. Josh sent me another one. The difference in wins between that team and the 650 meta team is... Yeah. So, okay, so here we go, yeah. So the next question and theory then is, if you had this team, how many wins do you think you get? Because this is my team. This isn't even my team. I don't have that Kai Havertz, but how many wins do you think you're going to get with this team? 7 or 8? You think you'll get 7 or 8? 8 or 9? I don't, mate. You think you get 8 or 9 wins with Calafiori, Ben White, and Gabriel in your defence? Not a chance. That's fair enough if you think you're that good. I would respect that greatly. Now, this team's worth 1.5 million coins. Now, how many do you think you're getting with this team? Which is a under half the price, right? You're going to get more wins with this team, even though it's less valuable. And that's what I mean by when I look at my Arsenal team and I say to myself, I know I would have better results with a meta team. It's because Ødegaard is not great. Declan Rice is not great. Calafiori is not great. Gabriel and Ben White are not great. And when I say not great, I don't mean like they're like just a little bit bad or anything. If you try going into FUT Champs with 69, 69 and 73 pace on 3 of your 4 defenders, you are going to get obliterated by Adama Traore, Heung-min Son, Mohamed Salah and Darwin Núñez. You are going to get obliterated. Because in spite of how good you are, they are not quick enough. They are not fast enough to compete. Oh, I conceded a goal. God damn it, you guys. And that's why, and with the paint explanation that I gave you there, that's why I know that a better meta players instead of my Arsenal team would net me 2-3 more wins every weekend. But if you've already got a great team, improving a player won't necessarily improve your results because you've already got the upper limit. Gold 1. That Jordi Alba finished for me. It is. Get rid of Ben White for Walker, you get 3+ wins. Well, the difference, I did my 3rd weekend league. You know, obviously, we're going back like 5 weeks now. I got 11 wins, and I had Kyle Walker. I had Harry Kane up front. I had the lone Virgil van Dijk and Saliba. I had like a better team. It wasn't like a full meta team, but it was like a better team. And I got 11 wins comfortably. And I even lost a couple of games. I actually got 11 wins with the game to go. But I also lost a game or two where I'm like, I really should have won that game, right? And then the next weekend, I played with just my Arsenal team, and I got 8 wins. Are you trying to tell me that I got that much worse at the game, or everybody else got that much better at the game? It just isn't the reality, is it? All right, we haven't got much time on. We've got loads of time on those. I need to get coins on this account. Let me open some. Have I given? No, I haven't. Get Alex Scott. Yeah, Alex Scott would be a good upgrade. But like, I don't know, man. I prefer daily play refresh. Yeah, I already played like 3 of them, I think. Upgrade. I've got some packs. I just don't have any coins. Wait, how come that didn't count? Oh, sorry. Yeah, how come that didn't count? No, beside Monday stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought so. Oh, that's all that came at 2 o'clock. I want to do the 82 by 14s. It refreshed 2 minutes ago. Justin saying thanks for the 28 months, man. Much appreciated, bro. Inform. Walkout, nice. And that's a hell of a pack, that is. EA are clever, causing its community to think they need top-end players to be good. Yeah, I don't even think it's like an EA thing. I think people just like it's like a natural, like almost like a natural evolution, isn't it? It's like I think it makes perfect sense to think that if you had a better team, you would get more wins. I think it's logical, but it's only logical until you actually apply it in game, and then you realize, actually, I'm still shit at the game. I just got nicer players. Barnes. Importantly, that's what EA want people to think too, since it drives people to store. Absolutely, yeah. I have a Man United past and present Evo team. Got 9 wins this weekend. Most fun I've had in a while. Yeah, same for me. I obviously got 9 wins with the Arsenal team, which I was happy with, because I think 9 wins is like a really good like marker. Like if you can push to 10 or 11, so good. And if you can't push to 10 or 11, 9 wins is still really good. Will I use season pass Acuna? Yeah, on this account, I think I'll get Acuna and... What's his name? What's the other Donny? Medel for a while. I don't think they're going to be like the players that stick in the team for me, but how many wins would I get with the best team possible? Probably like 11 or 12. I would definitely say, like, I don't think I'd ever hit rank 2. I need to improve my actual, like, ability at the game to get more than 11 or 12. Oh yeah, Cardozo as well. I don't know if I've got far enough. Yeah. But I feel like I'm around that sort of like 11 to 12 win, like, skill set right now. My team plays a big part in that at this moment in time. So yeah, I think if I did have, like, Jesus Christ, packing informs like nothing. I think if I had like the best possible team I could have right now, 11 or 12. And like I say, I know for a fact I need to improve my skill set at the game to do better than that. Jesus Christ. That's an insane amount of informs. Getting an inform out of every pack. So I think hold informs at the moment. Oh, definitely, yeah. There's a Cunha there. I've got a 10 coin pack in here as well. Oh, yeah. I think a random person could work to play at the pro level in FC. Yeah. Saka is definitely meta. Yeah. Yeah, my Arsenal team is now getting a few extra meta players. Like Saka's meta, Saliba's meta. Gabriel's red card is like, you know, he's got aerial plus, which is great. It's probably quite meta. But other than that, don't really have many meta players there, which is a pain. Right, this account, I don't have anything else to do that's time sensitive. What are those season pass? But everyone thinks that. If I had Mbappe, VVD, Vinny, Meta, etc., I'm sure I'm 11, 12 wins. Current team 9 wins now. Yeah, but like I say, though, like, again, you could disagree, but it's my opinion that where your team is at currently compared to a good meta team determines whether or not you could actually get more wins without improving your skill set based on improving your team. But the way that people play this game, for the most part, they have already got meta teams, which means having better meta teams won't improve your output. Whereas if you've got an Evo team or just a team of players that you liked and they're not meta, and you get X amount of wins, at that point, I think getting a meta team will improve your wins by 2 or 3, depending on what level you play at as well. If you're already getting like 11 wins with not a meta team, I don't think you're going to be starting hitting like 13 or 14 with a meta team, because the skill difference there is huge. But if you're getting like 7 or 8 wins with a regular team, and then you use a meta team instead, I think you could easily go up to like 9 or 10 wins. Oh yeah, I wanted to see where I was in a season pass. So we get Medel in 3000 SP. Cardozo's really early at 5000 SP. Oh, oh no, it's POV. And then Acuna at 18,000. It's hard to get SP at the moment, isn't it? All based on the actual player, not the players in the team. No, based on the players in the team. You can get 1k XP if you use an Argentinian card in games. Yeah, it's right there. I probably have. Did I put any Argentines into this team? No. Who would be the most applicable, like, Argentinian player for a cult hero within the game. Acuna probably, isn't it? Maybe Ava Branega, just for when he used to be an 83 rated and was the only player that you'd ever pack. Gaitan. Yeah, Gaitan's in the game, isn't he? I think, anyway. Yeah, Acuna's probably like the best option for it. Messi? Messi's not a cult hero in the game. Still the same person using the same players. Still the same person using the players. Yeah, but like, look, let me give you an example, right? If you think that having a meta player wouldn't get you more wins, let's take these players that I've got here. If I attempt with my 2-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot, if I attempt a finesse shot with Christian Benteke from 35 yards, it's not going in. But if I do it with Heung-min Son instead, it's going in. So even though I'm the same player, I'm the same person, right? The difference in players gives me a different output significantly. When as a cult hero, when from? Like maybe FIFA 21, maybe earlier than that. Yeah, what did he have? His SBC card from FIFA 17 was probably when he became a cult.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Claim Jin and Kim and put Kim in the passing one. But then if you cross the ball, Son won't win anything. Yeah, I mean, you could, like, Beghorst wouldn't win anything either. All right. So, I worked really hard. Definitely Josh didn't do any of it. I worked really hard to finish Jin Xiao Chang. And Kim Myong-jun. And we're excited for Kim Myong-jun now because he looks pretty good. He is getting there, that's for sure. And we're also going to take him and put him into pitch vision. He's 75 rated. And we're doing it on a striker here because his passing is so bad. And once he gets this upgrade, it's still so bad, but just a lot better. Like, we're going to need that ability to pass the ball with him for sure. And so in he goes, the pitch vision. Are we sure we want to do this and not give that the playstyle plus from this to somebody else? Oh, and he gets 4-star skills off of this, does he? No, he doesn't. He already has a 4-star weak foot. The only players that could get it is Perai. Fair enough. So in Kim Myong-jun goes. Lubbly jubbly. He's 6 foot tall as well. I like it. He's going to be good. He's not going to be as good as last year. It always crashes here. Expires in 3 hours. Yep, that's correct. You don't know how useful that is in a right back. See, I actually went out of my way to put it onto Jordi Alba because I thought it'd be better suited on a left back for like balls down the line. You need to get a crapper on a video call. Could be done, I'm sure. Julie, thank you for the 34 months. Very much appreciated. I think Liverpool win the league, or is it too early? I mean, there's a long way to go, right? There's a long way to go. There's a lot of games still to be played. 9 points is a big lead, and Liverpool are playing absolutely brilliantly. But when City drew with Arsenal, would you have ever said that City went through what they've gone through? And one of the big reasons is key injuries to key players. And so if for example, and I'm not willing it or anything, but if, for example, Mohamed Salah gets injured for 3 months and Van Dijk gets a red card and gets suspended for 3 games, it's very possible that they start dropping unexpected points, right? Also, they still got to play City again. They still got to play Arsenal again. They still got to play Chelsea. They still got a lot of tough games. It's not a foregone conclusion this early into it. I think 4-2 goals with him. It's just not a dead cert already. Thomas Partey 85 rated. Bosh. There we go. I need to score 2 goals with him. Would you not say Liverpool have had key injuries as well? Not really, no. And when I talk about key injuries, look at how long De Bruyne was out for. Look at how long Foden was out for. Look at the fact that, Rodri's out for the rest of the season. Whenever Liverpool fans talk about their injuries, and you're you're entitled to have your own opinion on this or whatever, but using Chiesa as a key injury when the guy I don't even think has played a minute of football for Liverpool is maybe he's been subbed on 2 times. For me, that's just not. I don't think you can use him as an option. And the same with the keeper as well. Alisson is a massive player, but Kelleher is an incredible goalkeeper. It's not like you've got a backup goalkeeper to the standard of a mid-table Premier League team. Your backup goalkeeper gets into most Premier League teams as a starter. Yeah, Konate, I think, is going to be a noticeable miss for Liverpool. Joe Gomez isn't already down to a 3v3. Joe Gomez just isn't on that same level. I don't think Quansah is either. There's one. What did I need? 2 goals with him. Foden, his backup is... Well, I mean, his backup is what? Doku or Savinho. I think Doku's been injured as well, hasn't he? Oh, listen, I'm not saying Liverpool haven't had injuries. I just think when we talk about key injuries, Ødegaard, Saka, Gabriel, Saliba, they're key injuries. Rodri, Ruben Diaz, Phil Foden, Kevin De Bruyne, Erling Haaland, they're key injuries. And I'm not saying they've had injuries. I'm saying they're the players that I would consider would be key. For Liverpool, it would be Salah, it would be Trent, it would be Van Dijk. For me, they would be the key injuries. I don't think, Jones is... For me personally, I don't think Jones is considered a key injury. Konate, yeah, I agree with that. Konate now, I think you're going to see a decline in Liverpool's defensive ability thanks to Konate's injury. So, now I would say, yeah, okay, you can use Konate, right? But obviously, he only just got injured a game ago. Ow, what a miss. McAllister will be a key injury right now too. See, I personally don't look at McAllister and Gravenberch and think that they're so influential to the point where not having them in the team would derail Liverpool's success. No, Gravenberch would kill you. Honestly, seems to be a lot of moving the goalpost here. Not gonna lie. What goalpost did I move, Kyle? You guys in the chat love to throw out these things like, oh, that's bad logic, or oh, you're moving the goalpost, but you don't actually say anything. Could you explain to me how you think I've moved the goalpost? That's my goal. I agree mostly. I think Gravenberch has been very important. Yeah, fair enough. If you would consider Gravenberch a key player to the point where him being injured would be a massive influence on Liverpool's title run, then fair enough. How have you missed that? How's he missed that? Gravenberch above Rice. All right, cool. If that's your opinion, brother, then you do you, mate. I'm not going to sit here and try and debate with somebody that is looking to get rage bait comments. Why are you salty? What am I salty about? Or a comparison for that guy. What did he say? I didn't even see. Declan Rice out would be a key injury, but Gravenberch no. I did not say Declan Rice would be a key injury for Arsenal. The players that I listed for Arsenal were Ødegaard, Saka, Gabriel, and Saliba. I did not use Declan Rice. So you can. Oh, is that what he said? Oh, okay. So you can say that Rice is a key player. I didn't say that. I did not say I think Declan Rice is a key player for Arsenal. Last season, I would have said, yeah, Declan Rice is definitely key to the way Arsenal are performing. But this season, he's just not playing to his best, is he? So, you know, I think Mikel Merino, Thomas Partey, and whoever else we would need to would easily fill that role for Declan Rice, as they have been doing. Although saying that, Declan Rice is performing below his standard this season compared to last season, and Arsenal's results are below their standard this season compared to last season. So maybe Declan Rice is a key player, and rather than an injury, but his lack of form is costing him. Oh, damn, I've redded it. Is costing him. Is costing the team. Yeah, Jorginho as well could sit in that spot. So wait, so the guy that said that I'm moving the goalpost, when I asked him what goalpost I'm moving, he said Gravenberch above Rice. Is that right? That's mad, isn't it? In what way have any goalpost been moved when I didn't even talk about Rice? Conor Bradley would be a key injury. Yep. Isn't it weird as well? He thought he was doing something by saying you keep moving the goalposts, and then he just didn't even know. He just wanted to say something. He just wanted to say something, and he had nothing productive to say. So he just said the first piece of crap that came to his mind. David Wright, yeah. If David Wright got injured for Arsenal, there'd be a problem because I don't think Neto is a good enough standard to be like a long-term goalkeeper for Arsenal for a while in the season. But that's where the difference, for example, for City and Liverpool, they've both got backup goalkeepers that would walk into any Premier League team outside of the top 3 or 4. maybe 5 as well. You know, that like Onana, I don't think they'd walk into, but like they've both got goalkeepers that are like heavy Premier League standard goalkeepers. Dave. Jorginho is someone that can cost you games when you need goals to win. I don't agree with that, but okay.
Well, that wasn't very nice. I mean, they'll need to work on their touch, right? Great bit of defensive work.
Have I seen the Spurs injury crisis? Well, I saw Vicario's out for some time, isn't he? Mate, you got to stay on side if you want the ball. If Havertz got injured, Arsenal would lose aura. Don't worry about that. We're going to have the beautiful Jokeres in January. I could just feel it. I could just feel it. I could just feel him coming to Arsenal and being the Premier League top scorer by the end of the season. Yeah. No, there's not a single Chelsea fan that could ever speak about any injury crisis. Oh, but we had Nkunku injured. Oh, yeah, but what about the other 73 fucking attacking midfielders you've got? You got an injured centre-back? No worries. There's 7 more on the bench. Your goalkeeper's injured. You've literally got 3 starting goalkeepers. That's fine. You'll be okay. What's Jokeres worth? He's going United. Like, I get the fact that, you know, the ex-Sporting manager is now the manager of Manchester United. Sound a bit bitter. If you heard bitterness in my tone there, my man, then I think you need to work on your understanding of social cues. I don't know that Jokeres can go to United without United offloading one of Xerxes or Højlund. But I also don't know that Xerxes or Højlund can be offloaded. No, you genuinely sound bitter, to be honest. Okay. Does it matter what I sound like, or does it matter if I am or not? Let me ask you that. I'm not going to be happy. Raul's leak price is 1.2 million. Jokeres is another Nunes signing. Good in the league he was in. You saw against Arsenal he was irrelevant. Well, first half he was irrelevant. Second half he was very good. But also, like Jokeres is proving it at the international stage. He's proving it in the Champions League in general, even if not against Arsenal, you know, one of the best defenses in the world right now. And he proved it in the Championship. So, yes, Darwin Núñez scored a lot of goals in the Liga NOS as well. But I think you can see by the way that Jokeres plays, he's a talent, man. Jokeres or Isaac for me? Jokeres. I think Isaac's continued injury problems turn me away from him. Right. I don't think I've got anything else time sensitive on here now. Got one day to do Calafiori. See what I mean with like going back to that conversation? This was my centre back this weekend league. Like, look at that physicals and defending, and then the lack of play styles. He's 26 though, which would be the only worry. Wait, hold on. Why are you worried that he's 26? We had this exact same discussion a while ago about like people have become so accustomed to your Fodens, your Sakas, your Yamals, your Messis and Ronaldos becoming superstars at like 17, 18, 19 years old that they think that if you're 26 and not like Ballon d'Or winning level, you're shit. 26 means he's got a good like 5, 6, 7 years of his best football in front of him. What do I want to do for this one? I don't know. Oh, guys, I've played so much squad battles today. I'm just so like kind of over it to a degree. Real Madrid bought Modric at 27. Isn't that mad? I have items to deal with. Let me go and build some packs if I can. Mbappe is 26. Isn't that mad? There really isn't a lot here that I care about. First year Modric was seen as a flop too. Salah is 32, arguably his best. He should have scored maybe at least one more yesterday, though, shouldn't he? That miss when he went clean through was pretty mad. See, when I'm looking, I want to do the daily gold, bronze, and silver upgrades. When I'm looking at all these other upgrades, there's just nothing here that I want to do. Weird, isn't it? Nothing here that like interests me whatsoever. Gabriel is 26. He is. Look at Lewandowski hitting his prime like 36. Well, Level was always very good anyway. But I think it took like the decline of Messi and Ronaldo to allow people to see the quality of Lewa. 26 is young for a centre back. Yeah, it is. Especially for someone like Gabriel, who just doesn't rely on pace too heavily, right? You know, Saliba's the sort of player that might decline a little bit quicker. Lewa is the 7th highest top scorer of all time. Is he actually? That's insane, isn't it? Miedemar. Players have different primes. Not saying it's the case, but Mbappe may have already peaked. Like maybe. I don't know. I think like you look at him yesterday, he was unlucky to not score, like not get a hat trick yesterday. I think one of them was just a like really good play and then a really bad miss after it. But one of them where like the ball got flung at him, he was unlucky to have not scored there, and he didn't take the penalty either. Inform. Oh, funner. My clone peaked at like 19. He genuinely did. Yeah, see, I don't know. This is a draft. Let me just go to the bathroom real quick, guys. And then I'll be right back. chilly, guys. Chilly. It is chilly. God, do you know what, guys? We're going to sound mad, right? But playing for I've done 5 hours now of squad battles mostly, and a bit of rush just to get some evos done, and I'm just fucking exhausted from playing squad battles. Who knew it would have been so tiring? I need to do draft for today, and I need to do crappers. It's going to be crappers today. Actually, I don't need to focus too much on Road to Glory, so that's good. Good to know. Man, nothing sells for me. Every time I watch Nick streaming, he's like selling all of these like golds and stuff, like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 coins. So I'm like, oh, let me go and check like my club, similar principles of players and stuff. They're all worth nothing. Must just be the PC market, mustn't it? Thoughts on Saka? Yeah, Saka's insane, man. Saka is absolutely phenomenal. What's he got for me? 47 goals and 10 assists, 26 games. What a guy. Will I take Little Kim? I will, yeah. I do need to like start just developing through these evos, but also at the same time, I also need to get my rivals wins in because I don't have any yet, and I'm only in Division 4 as well. I need to get up to Division 3 as well. Jesus Christ, a big grind, isn't it? But first of all, let's do these bronze, silver, and when is Saka getting his upgrade? He needs 1 more goal and 1 more win before he gets any upgrades. Do I prefer block plus or jockey plus for a centre back? Don't really have a preference, to be honest, mate. Who do Arsenal play next? We've got Manchester United on Wednesday. At the Emirates, though. I would like to hope that we would win that game. Easy win. I don't think it's an easy win. You know, new manager bounce back. They're like, you know, coming off the back of a couple of nice games and a big win against Everton. The only like the positive, I suppose, is that they've got some key suspensions. It's always interesting, like as an Arsenal fan, as an older Arsenal fan, and maybe some of you other guys in the chat, Man United fans as well included, will feel this same way. But no matter what, there's always a nervousness around playing against Manchester United just because of the rivalry that's there and has been there over time. Saka has to have a big game. Why does he? This whole like Saka doesn't show up for the big games rhetoric is literally such nonsense. It is genuinely such nonsense. Modern day people won't understand how big the rivalry United v Arsenal is. It's true. Martinez and Mainu are out. Yeah, a couple of big misses there, isn't it? Make sure I've got no Arsenal players going in. Saka actually has good goal and assist against the Big Six. Yeah, he does. His goals and assists versus the Big Six and chances created are very strong. It's very good. Like I said, I don't know where people get this impression that he doesn't show up in the big games. Like, I genuinely just don't know where it comes from. Yeah, you can send your evos to me on Twitter, Harmer, for sure. It's delusional to say injury crisis does not affect Chelsea. Right now, we have both right backs. injured and only one left back. Yeah. But fair enough if you have three injuries in a defense that consists of, hold on, let me get the list up. And we'll be fair as well. We'll be fair on like quality rather than the quantity, right? So James is injured, obviously. Who went off injured yesterday? Was that Colwill? And is it Gusto that's injured as well? Oh, Fofana. So you've got Adarabioyo. We're going to call him Tosin. You got Disassi. You got Cucurella. You got Badiashile. You got Colwill. Oh, Gusto played. So Gusto's back, and you got Gusto. I personally wouldn't consider that an injury crisis in the back line. There's a couple of defenders there as well that you wouldn't. Oh, did I just put gold on that? My bad. Where's Chilwell? I think Chilwell was injured. The most annoying thing about modern day football is people just can't enjoy players. There's constant comparisons. Yeah, it's true. Chilwell has been he's been excluded from the squad, has he? That's interesting. I didn't know that. In terms of injuries, Chelsea is the most injury-free it's been in half a decade. He's not injured. Maresca doesn't like him. Fair enough. Fair enough. Got some Paulson and Pedro for the... Pedro, yes. Paulson, no. Manu and Martinez are out for the game against... Yeah, for the suspensions. I knew that, yeah. Brian Kent. Yeah, Kent's definitely one to have in there. I wanted to go for like more of the really old school players though. Like Kent was a bit more new school. I don't mind putting new school players in as well, but I really wanted to like focus on the players that I used to play with in like FIFA 12, FIFA 13, FIFA 14, and such. Like they're the kind of players I wanted to like bring back to life. Yeah, Cazorla, Podolski, like Vidal. There's a few of the heroes that are there that would be good for it. Did I just store some bronzes? God damn it. Yeah, before the SBC era, exactly that. Craig Westcar. Do you know Mackay Stevens is still in the game? I didn't know that. He was one of those very few 5-star skill move bronze players. So I think Reece James is finished. I just think injuries are going to plague him. What's interesting about Reece James is you can tell how good he is at playing football because in spite of the fact that he's constantly injured, as soon as he's fit, he just walks straight back into the team and he gets a game or 2 or 3 and then he's injured again for a long period of time. And you would think after so many occasions of that exact same thing happening over and over and over that the club or the manager would get like bored of it and be like, yeah, we can't have this. But they keep him and they keep paying him and they keep paying his wages. And as soon as he's fit again, they put him straight back in the team again. And it must just be because he is that goddamn good at the sport. Nep, to say Saka needs a big game because he plays on United weak side is ridiculous. Yeah, but no, I didn't. I didn't say ridiculous, did I? I said why. I said why Saka? Why does he need to have a big game? I don't think he does need to have a big game. I think Arsenal need to be a good team. I think Arsenal need to have a big game. I don't think it's Saka's. That's why. Wait, you didn't say anything. Jesus Christ, look at that. Hey, Park Chu-young again. We still take a second longer than we need to make decisions. All good free kick by us. Yeah, it was brilliant, wasn't it? I thought both of West Ham's goals were brilliant. It's as I say, it's always interesting, like with Arsenal and Man United. First of all, because of the history between the two teams, but also like the new manager bounce back. Is it there? Okay, you got a couple of suspensions. That's fair enough. And just the pressure at the moment is pretty intense. Like, it's that narrative of Saka though. More to the point again. It's that narrative of Saka where people just people try and preempt his downfall. You know, Saka has to have a big game against Manchester United. So I ask why. Okay, he plays that Man United's weak side. Right. So why him though? Why not Ødegaard? Why not Kai Havertz? Why not Yuri and Timber? Why don't those players have to have a big game playing down that weak side? Why does it have to be Saka? Why are you putting this, like, you're putting Saka up on this pedestal so that if he doesn't have a big game, you can then say, man, Saka just doesn't deliver in the big games, does he? And it's just a nonsense way to like look at a game. Hey, look at that. Because Saka has been compared to Salah over and over again. Yeah, I think rightly so though, right? Pressure's put on him because of how much Arsenal fans hyped him up. Is it not fair hype? I think it is. Arsenal fans have similarly hyped up Martin Ødegaard as well. Don't think he's better than Bowen, to be fair. I mean, that's just a ludicrous thing to say, isn't it? Saka is nowhere near Salah. Oh, okay. Arsenal fans keep comparing him, but as soon as a big game is coming up, Saka doesn't have to perform. Which way is it? No, like, okay, you've taken 2 and 2 and made like 75,363,007. I don't know where you heard me say Saka doesn't have to perform. I asked why specifically does Saka have to perform, and that's what I said. It's that narrative from people where they say like Saka better have a big game against United, and then if he doesn't score, they say, oh, Saka can't do it in the big games, right? That's what people want. That's what people are going for, right? To say that Saka is nowhere near Salah, you're just wrong. You're just wrong, aren't you? Like, the numbers don't lie. And Saka is absolutely near Salah. Saka hasn't had a 20-goal season yet. He's nowhere near. So the metrics of being near Salah is having a 20-goal season. So does that mean every player that's had a 20-goal season is better than Mohamed Salah? Salah is hands down better than. Yeah, listen, if you want to believe that, that's on you, right? That's literally on you. You can believe that. Has Salah had a better career than Saka? Of course he has. He's 32 years old. He's like, what, 9 years older than him? Hard to take 40-year-old Salah over prime Saka 100%. And then you just get morons in the chat, guys. And then you wonder, like, how can we have a genuine conversation about football when about 10% of the chat want to have a conversation and about 90% of the chat are just rage baiting to try and get a reaction? Well, how can you have a conversation? If Salah is consistently producing 20 plus goals a year and Saka hasn't yet, because they play different roles in their teams, don't they? Yes, they play the same positions, but they play different roles. What was Salah doing at 23? Now, that would be a way more fair comparison, wouldn't it? What was Salah's numbers at 23 and at 22 and at 21 versus what are Saka's numbers at 23 and 22 and 21? That's how you would compare a little bit more realistically where they are in their careers at certain stages. Even that has its flaws, though, because Salah was playing, whether it be Chelsea or Roma or wherever he was at that point. But it's a definitely more, for me personally, it's a more valid way to like look at their careers versus what has Salah done in the last 5 years versus Saka. More fair comparison. Why would you compare Saka to Salah then? Arsenal fans make zero sense. I didn't compare Saka to Salah. You did. I didn't. I didn't mention Salah one single occasion until somebody in the chat started bringing up Salah. Salah was 25 when he joined Liverpool. Players with that age gap shouldn't be compared until all said and done. I would absolutely agree with that. But the reason why they're getting compared is because they are two players who are exceptional and they're both putting up exceptional numbers. And so naturally they're going to be compared. Isn't it funny? Like Cole Palmer's having a good season, but Cole Palmer's playing more central. I said this last season as well. When like everyone was comparing Palmer, Foden and Saka, all I could think was, do people not watch Chelsea and like City? Like Foden and Palmer play way more centrally than Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka is like hugging the touchline wide. And the other two they might play on the right-hand side of the field a little bit, but they don't play as wide as Saka. I thought it was a weird comparison in the first place. Cole Palmer is an incredible football player. Like, I think he's just going to go on to do incredible things. Phil Foden's an interesting one because he is incredible, but it's mad how he's like fallen out of form and just can't get it at all. And it's funny now that last season, all we had in this chat, not all, but like, you know, generically all we had in this chat was Foden's way better than Saka. Foden's way better than Saka. Saka ain't shit. Saka's real bad. Foden clear. Now, Foden's not even part of the question anymore. Now it's Salah's way clear of Saka. Saka ain't shit. Salah's the best. And it's like, you can tell how good Saka is when all you keep doing is changing the player that you're comparing him to tell me that he's worse than that compared player. Do I think Foden should leave City? No. You're so wrong there. Oh, am I? My bad then. Yeah, but Foden has a Prem Player of the Year. Cool. Roxy, thanks for the 9 months, man. He says, interesting debate. Foden sometimes make me think of Rashford. When they're on form, they're absolutely world-class. But when they struggle, they're really poor. That's definitely an interesting way to look at it. Very schoolyard playground in here today. Here's what I said. Like, it's really hard to have. Like, sometimes we have some absolutely brilliant football conversations, but sometimes people will just hear rage baiting, and it's just boring. Saka doesn't need a big trophy soon. Yeah, I do think for Saka that if Arsenal haven't won anything, maybe by the time he's like 26-ish, if he's still an Arsenal player at 26 and we haven't won the Premier League or the Champions League, I think he moves. And I think he gets a big move to whoever the world, like, you know, a giant in the world is at that point. See Saka going Bayern? I don't know about Bayern. Super gain in it? It is, mate, yeah. Although this morning I did have some scrambled eggs on toast. You can't see him ever leaving Arsenal. I would like to hope not, but you just never know. Saliba's destined for Madrid. Yeah, I think Saliba has that aura for Madrid, doesn't he? Yeah, Mode Mastery gives bonus chemistry. It's really good. Don't think he cares much for Galactico status. You can tell he loves the club. Saliba would dip in a heartbeat for Real Madrid. Like, Mikel Arteta had to respectively beg Saliba to stay after his season at Marseille. Thought Smith Rowe would retire at Arsenal. Do you know what's really frustrating about watching Smith Rowe and Reece Nelson for Fulham? Is they're smashing it. And I knew they would. Fucking knew they would. Because they're good players. Smith Rowe way more than Reece Nelson, in my opinion. I'm to this day, I'm gutted we let Smith Rowe go. I think we gave away a world-class player. He didn't literally beg, did he, James? Obviously. World-class? Or at least the potential to be world-class. But the true potential to be... I don't think he's world-class in this moment. But he's one of those players that you look at and you think, he could be as good as anyone, man. He could be as good as anyone. Can't believe you kept Ben White and let ESR go heads gone. What? You ticket holder at Fulham, mate. Aren't you basically like Arsenal V2 now? Who have you got? You got Iwobi, Smith Rowe, Leno, Reece Nelson. Any other ex-Arsenal players there? Remember when you used to have who was the ginger guy that we had as well, like a CDM that used to play for Arsenal, then went to Fulham. Oh, they had Willian too, yeah. Yeah, Steve Sidwell, that's the one. Mate, what a pile of shit he was. Fair play. Yeah, Leno in there. Oh, you had Maurice Volts as well, did you? Wow. Did Philip Senderos go to Fulham as well? Jesus Christ. Wait, didn't Boa Morte go from Fulham to Arsenal, not the other way around? Must win Wednesday, would you say? Until Liverpool drop points, mate, every game is a must win at the moment. Callum Chambers had a loan there. Do I want anyone in January? Literally, Jokeres, and that's it. Do I reckon Martinelli leaves in the summer? Depends if we get a replacement. I think if we could get Nico Williams or Rafinha, if Williams goes Barcelona, I think we could potentially get Rafinha. But I think Rafinha's played himself into like an insane spot in Barcelona. I thought you didn't want Jokeres. I don't know where you heard that from. That's definitely not from me. A backup cam is needed. I think you're going to start seeing Nwaneri get a lot more minutes now. Mar Diallo, by the way, unreal player. Yeah, he's been good. He's cooking. His intelligence yesterday was outstanding, and that's one of the traits of like top football players that never declines. And I always think about Teddy Sheringham when I think about just smart football players. And Teddy Sheringham, he was still playing in the Premier League at 40 years old in an era where retiring at 32 or 33 wasn't unheard of. And it's because he was just so fucking smart. How old was Giggs when he retired? Also, I think like 40 for him as well. And it's why Kyle Walker is falling off of the cliff. Mate. It is good to see City take some L's. But I would be very happy for Arsenal to take those L's if we had the dubs that City had also got. Like, you know, it's very difficult. It's nice to see it, but also, you know, they did win a whole bunch, didn't they? Like, Martinelli lacks a bit for you. Martinelli's confidence player. I genuinely think he's got all the talent in the world. You know, when Martinelli's on form, he is unplayable. But much like with a few Arsenal players over time, keeping him in that form, that top form, is really hard because he's so emotional when he plays. He's literally just like, if he's doing good, he plays well. And do you know what? I was really surprised that he didn't play on the weekend after scoring a goal in the Champions League. Get the man in. Put him back into the goddamn team. He's a player that plays on confidence, and he's just scored a goal and had a great game in the Champions League. Like, put him back in. Martinelli is shy. Oh, okay. Get them tinted glass. Yep, no, totally, brother. Yeah. From his lack of Martinelli's lack of confidence starts infecting the rest of the squad. It's not really like his lack of confidence that bothers the team. It's what he does with the ball when he's at moments of low confidence. And I can tell you, anyone that's watched even one game of Arsenal can tell you what Martinelli does when he's not feeling confident. He puts his head down, he stares at the floor, and he runs to the corner flag. And credit to him, he gets there every time with the ball. But once he gets there, he doesn't know what the hell to do because he's just driven into the corner flag. But when he's confident, he's got his head up and he's looking for the passes inside. He's looking to beat the man and get into the box. He's looking for the 1-2s. He's hitting the skill moves. He's got some really fun skill moves that he does. Like that little heel to heel, side to side thing that he does is really impactful. And when he is literally two different players, head down versus head up Martinelli. Problem with Arsenal is they never have a front three when they all play well. Yeah, it's true. But actually, I don't know, against West Ham. Against West Ham, I thought they all played well. Trossard did well. Havertz was very good. Saka was insane. Not that easy to get Nico. Well, so from what I understood from the summer transfer window, and of course, things would have changed. But from what I understood is Barcelona wanted Nico Williams and were happy to let Arsenal have Rafinha. And the finances of what we would have given them for Rafinha would have allowed them to get Nico Williams. And I would have been okay with that. However, with how good Rafinha has played this season, I don't know if Barcelona would be willing to let him go. That Havertz goal was utter filth. The finish was quite tidy as well, to be fair, but that ball from Trossard was outrageous. I wouldn't even listen to that, guys. He's trying so desperately to get a nibble, and we're just not going to give it to him. Oh, yeah. No, that was Trossard that scored that goal. Havertz just missed it. But yeah, Odegaard's little flip over to Saka. Saka with a square ball. I've seen Saka doing that since Odegaard came back a few games ago. Saka keeps playing the ball to the back post, almost like a cross, but also almost like a shot. Like the goal that we scored against, one of the goals that we scored against Sporting, where Havertz was the one that got in at the back post to put it in the back of the net. That was going in. And I think that was a shot from Saka. And I think it's just one of those, like one of the plays that Arteta has got set up. It's like once Saka gets into that position, he's going to shoot towards the back post. But whether it be Martinelli and Havertz or Trossard and Havertz are to attack the back post in case he misses the shot. And we've scored 2 goals off of it in 2 games. And we nearly scored another one against West Ham as well. And it's just fascinating to see. I think Saka will break the assist record this year. I don't know. What's he on 10 already? Yeah. What's the record? 20. I don't know. Do I think he can get 11 more assists in the rest of the season? Yes. He's the fastest ever to 10. That's crazy. I don't know, man. Like, it's possible, but I don't know. Breaks it easy with those corners. Assuming that Gabriel keeps putting them away and that teams don't get wise to what we're doing and learn how to stop it. think Arsenal's corners have got about another 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, they're I mean, we got a lot of plaudits last year for the amount of corners we scored from, the amount of set pieces we scored from. But obviously, opposing teams will study it. And the corner technique that we're using now, where everyone's standing at the back post and rushing through, eventually teams will learn how to stop it. It was such a foul for the first one this weekend. Yeah, Yuri and Timber, like, nudging, what's his name, out of the way. What was it? Aketa. Like, it is a foul, but it's also, if the roles were reversed and that's a defender doing it to an attacker, it's not a penalty. Ozil couldn't do it. It's hard. Listen, the fact that only 2 players in history have ever got 20 assists in a season shows how hard it is. When the ball goes up, Gabriel's hard to beat. Well, that's the thing. The goal against West Ham, he didn't even have to jump. He had to stoop his head down. Such a grey area, like you said, is different if a defender does actually attacker. Yeah, it is. Right, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm doing me. What am I doing? I need to draft, guys. He did that weird selly again. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that is? That is Gabriel and Enquiries already having a good bond and a good relationship. Which means Enquiries is 100% coming to Arsenal. Fact confirmed. And they're actually best friends off the field. And he's coming. And that's what that means. You can get 10 assists a season from passing to someone who runs the length of the pitch and sticks it top corner. I don't think assists mean much in football. Another person just trying to downplay Bukayo Saka. Imagine being like, fuck, he's actually got 10 assists quicker than anyone else ever. Oh, tell you what, assists don't even matter. The goalkeeper could finish with 50 assists in a season if he just kicked the goal kick well long and the attacker just headed it in. What even are assists anyway? So shit. It's well easy. It's well easy to get assists, man. Well easy. Even if you break down chances created, Saka dominates on number 2. He does, yeah. His number of chances created are like huge compared to everybody else. Hey. There would be no goals without assists. Not strictly true, but yeah, mostly. What I think of Liverpool City yesterday? I mean, I thought City were lucky that they only lost by 2 goals. Second half was a lot more even, and City looked a bit more dangerous in the second half. But in that first half, Liverpool could have been 5 or 6 goals up. How many assists a corner so far for Saka this season? I think like 3, maybe 2. In the Premier League, I think Gabriel scored 3 goals in the Premier League so far this season. But maybe one of them was that maybe Gabriel's only scored 2 goals. So I think Saka's on either 2 or 3 assists from corners, which means he's got 7 assists that had nothing to do with corners. Right. Saka has 3 from corners. There you go. So 7 non-corner assists, which still keeps him the top. He would be joint with Mohamed Salah, but it does keep him at the top. Corner assists matter too? Of course they do, yeah. All right, right. What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of the Draft to Glory, where we are going to try today to get the best team that we can. Let's go for the 4-3-1-2 of these brand new cards and smash everyone, or get first rounded and cry like a little girl. Either way, we're going to build a fun draft. If you guys are enjoying the content, you want to drop a thumbs up on the video, it would be very much appreciated. And of course, if you are new here, feel free to subscribe. I will take the yardie for our cam spot. I've been seeing people build drafts. I saw Bateson build a draft earlier, and he just got the most cracked draft I've ever seen. I want that. Let's go. Martinez, Forlan, Banda, or Smith, which is who we want. 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, with a hawk, which is great, and finesse shot plus, which is better. Aerial, first touch, finesse shot plus, no problem. Driven pass into her, first touch, swivel, bang, goal. She's also got advanced forward plus plus, false 9 plus, and target forward plus, which is quite nice. And then the partner in crime with her will be Kylian Mbappe. Nice. Insert coin sponsor. Use code NEPA checkout for 5% off u4gm.com. XA absolutely means more than actual assists because it shows the level of creativity on show. Cool. Let's have a look at XA. Premier League stats. XA. Oh, guess who's top? Bukayo Saka with 4.8. Next is Dwight McNeil with 3.9. Gower Jams, thanks for the 19 months, man. All right, next up, centre mid. Alagi. We'll take Teletti for the Real Madrid. Perfect link. French, Real Madrid. Happy days. Ex-Arsenal and current Real Madrid. That's good, isn't it? What has he got? Whip pass, long ball pass, jockey intercept, flair and technical. Maestro chem style. Oh, man, it would be rude not to. It would be rude not to. Let's pop him in there. Nice. And then centre midfielder number 3. What the hell, EA? That midfield is garbage. Right, big defence then. Lucy Bronze not bad for the English links. But Frimpong on a shadow. Got to be done, hasn't it? Got attacking wing back plus plus as well. And we're going to attack with him. We've got to improve that midfield. We need another icon as well. Oh. Wow. Mickey van der Ven would be a fun card to use, and he would give a chemistry point to Frimpong. But we have got the brand new William Saliba, and he is definitely going in with a hunter as well, which is going to be really good for his headers from corners. 6'4", incredible play styles, defender plus plus, incredible stats. What a card! What a draft this is turning out to be now. We still need to improve those centre mid roles. We'll take base Van der Ven. Why not? Get that Dutch link in there for Frimpong. Happy days. Digne. What about round? What about Yuri Bacic? We're going to take Zinchenko. Would be rude not to, wouldn't it? Would be rude not to. And then do we want to go for Maignan for the French links is actually all right. I'm going to take him. It's only one more French player away from a bit more chemistry on him too. And he's an absolutely quality goalkeeper in the game. He is going to be our goalkeeper. Right. Give me some good defenders. Ake on a shadow. Left back. Or Gavardiol. Gonna go with Ake on the shadow. Just for that pace boost. Next up. Gonna go over Hernandez. There we go. Never mind Ake. Might actually put Ake over Van de Ven. No chance. That's silly, isn't it? Pace is king. All right. Midfielders. We get the Thunderstruck Gattuso. Which, with all due respect, is an absolutely horrific card. Comparative, of course. He's got holding ++ at CDM. Not that helps. We will put him in there instead of Danny Ceballos. I need another good midfielder, at least one, maybe two. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, that's what I'm saying. What have we got for rolls? What have we got for footedness? Right foot for him. He's only got box-to-box plus at centre mid. He's got playmaker at centre mid. Also right-footed. He's got holding plus at centre mid. Also right-footed. So I'm going to have him holding in the centre there, and I'm going to have him box-to-box at right centre mid. What a draft this is. Look at this team. Come on. Another good player, please. Nothing good for us there. All right. I need one more centre midfielder, EA, please. Wow. Atri Guijaro. He'll get reasonable chem. 2 chem anyway. Anu. Wirtz has only got left mid and cam. But Zico's got centre mid. Wirtz will get the Bayer Leverkusen link as well. How tall is George's? 5'8". Let's take Wirtz. Pop him up there. And then it's only Kylian Mbappe that doesn't have full chem. Damn, what a draft. This is going to be a 1-2-1, isn't it? Without it being a 1-2-1 challenge. We've got Brahim Diaz. He could go in at cam if we wanted. We've got 3 gang. Don't be an 88. Just stay as an 87, please. Wow. Fernando Morientes. I don't need another striker. He would be a lot of fun. Mostovoy could be good. Going in that cam role. But I think I'd prefer Wirtz. We'll take Morientes for that rating. Is it going to make it an 88? It is. I think we could just get a 1-2-1 here. Yeah, we can. I think we're going to, on purpose, not make it a 1-2-1 because I don't want to do it outside of a 1-2-1 draft challenge. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Mbappe out front. No, what we're going to do, put Ake out front, just whilst we select the manager. Try and get a La Liga manager. Didn't get one anyway. Doesn't even make any difference. And then put Mbappe back in and make sure that we don't get the 1-2-1. Lovely. What we have got is a pretty goddamn good team. So let's go and play some football. Got to make sure we don't hit it, guys. You know, just got to make sure. Player rules. I don't want 2 advanced forwards. I'm going to have Smith as a poacher. No, false 9. Wirtz, shadow striker. That's him getting in behind, isn't it? I'll try it. I don't think it's me, to be honest, shadow striker. I don't think it's like what I'm about, but Zico's got a playmaker plus. False back plus. I'm about it. Oh, we're just going to be doing that. And attack. Oh, this is what we're doing. That looks horrible. Let's play with it. Let's go. Would I say prefer roles to instructions? I don't know, mate, to be honest. I haven't really thought about that. I think I spoke about this on the Foot Weekly podcast with Josh and Ben today. That's going out, I presume, today or tomorrow. Like, and I spoke about this on stream a couple of times as well. I think roles are far more impactful than we think they are because of how restrictive EA are with them. Right, this guy's got Foodie, Cole, Don, Adeyemi, Vinny J, Kunde. What a team! But yeah, I just think roles are like. I think they're, like I say, I think they're more valuable than what we think. And I think the reason why we don't think about them as being valuable is because we don't really know what they do. Whereas when it comes to like play styles and stuff, it's very easy to get an understanding of what does finesse shot do. Well, he finesses the shot better. Like you can literally visually see it, right? Oh dear. And so with roles, you can't really tell. You know what I mean? You can't really tell.
This is how the visitors will set up today. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Jeremy Frimpong plays with Theo Hernandez.
Bang. That's awful. I agree with a comment on YouTube video that you're going to talk about, but run out of time. The defender may not have defender plus, so I put a stopper plus on them, and it seems way better. It's pretty cool, but you've also got to understand what you're doing within the role, haven't you? Like, I think a stopper steps forward, aren't they? A bit more aggressive, aren't they? Go on, Bops. Oh, I see you, baby. Wow. All right, Josh, tell me. What went wrong there, then? Foul ref. A tapped pass. Based on the information you gave me earlier on in the podcast, I tapped pass there. My ball.
Well, if you're looking for a player to take any game by the scruff of the neck, look no further than Vinicius Junior, top quality. What are you expecting to see from him? Well, he's a good.
Oh, Mbappe! Wow, what a block! Where can we watch podcasts? It'll be on Spotify today or tomorrow, but it was like a supporters only one, I believe.
Plenty of support here. Disappointing end to the
I really have to improve my mechanics of how I play around the box. Like, I'm so one-dimensional.
And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. He's allowed his opponent to get past him. To jump in front.
See what I mean? So one-dimensional. It's so obvious to know, just know what I'm going to do. Dang. What a save that is. Bang. Not saving that one. Come on. As Verts on Shadow Show. First time, acrobatic pass. No passing play styles on his weak foot. Was over one bar. Yeah, that sounds like... that sounds like copium to me. Sounds like I got it right and you're just an EA apologist.
Zico. Gennaro Gattuso. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? And a confident clearance.
Really thought I was going to connect to Mbappe there, to be fair. Might have done it too close to the box.
Adeyemi. They might be able to get in now.
Good block. Van der Ven.
And the ball's gone. Kelly Smith. Here's Mbappe. Now, who can he play it to?
Sometimes you just got to stop the play, haven't you?
Smith. Wirtz. Zico. Hernandez. Good defending.
Hernandez, please. Oh. Whoppa. All right. Florian Wirtz, baby. Let's go. Oh dear.
That's a very fine piece of tackling.
Cool. Cheers, EA. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Oh, he's celebrating. We're just two guys that love watching our celebrations.
So there we have it, 2-1.
Oh dear.
Well, they'll see it as very disappointing to give it away as cheaply as that. Smith.
Damn, see, that's where I'm like, I did the right thing, but then I did the wrong thing after I did the right thing. Like, the elastico was the correct move there, but sprinting immediately after wasn't. Just let it develop and then decide.
Smith. Mbappe.
See, much better, much better. Let it develop. Get the skill move, get the space. Get the space, get the skill move, then let it develop. Much better. Much better.
Well, let's have another look at this because Mbappe shows such skill to go beyond the defender, and Mbappe just hits it with.
Oh, I just love celebrations, guys. Love celebrating in football. Do you know what I mean? It's a team game, so why wouldn't you celebrate a goal? My ball, come on. Oh, this is where he scores. What you know about? What you know about me? Whoppa. All right. Oh, that hunter. That hunter was coming up clutch there.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in.
I was about to bag the sickest long shot. Has this guy stopped playing? I think he has.
Oh, the threat is there. And credit to him for
He wanted to be just one guy that enjoyed their celebrations. He didn't want us to be two guys
Ndombele.
that enjoyed our celebrations.
Son.
Here's Bout.
Now the attack fizzled out.
Let's put his pad down again. Let's put his pad down again.
That is that for the first half.
Here's how you think the game would play if they just got rid of depth on Ultimate Team. The auto trap is especially obnoxious when they have a manual way of doing it. That's why the first time LB chip through balls are so broken though. If you're playing against somebody that plays the high depth, you could just ping the ball over the top and be clean through on goal. Like, I've seen it so much in high level play.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Fiat.
Bang. Bang, bang. Let's go. Hit that gritty. That's an insane finish, by the way. The whip on that finesse shot. Very good.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently.
Wow, ref. Doesn't matter. I'm strong.
Doesn't get away with it. Free kick given.
Yeah, might seem so strong.
Oh, great vision. And in the perfect position to read it.
Oh, it's a rocket.
The lead grows to 4 now.
It's actually a rocket. That's an insane shot.
Well, look at this again.
Top bins.
Power, but great understanding of the situation.
Top bins.
It's an excellent goal.
Brilliant piece of skill. And he takes
He's
it.
desperate for another goal now, isn't he?
Not a surefire
He's
goal.
desperate for another goal.
And teammates around him. Teo Hernandez.
Oh, Hernandez. Going to put Zinchenko back in next game. In fact, get off the field now. I don't think I have Zinchenko on the bench.
Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter.
Oh, Saliba. Nice.
Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Gennaro Gattuso. Florian Wirtz.
Oh.
Mbappe.
Whoppa, all right. Damn it. Oh, yeah.
Must be.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Game over. Oh, cartwheels. Thank God she's got shorts on. Psycho Chris, thanks for the 15 months, man. Finally able to catch a stream again. What's up, Net? What's up, man? How you doing? Oh, we have got him on the bench. Let's go. Go on. Can you link your... tweet it to me, just too good for you. I'm too good for you. Nice.
Oh, he's given us away.
Hoppa.
Frimpong. Fruitful looking attack.
Draft of glory. It sure is, mate. We won the last draft with 4 rage quits in a row. Oh, look at that from Zinchenko. Oh, look at that. There's a Zinchenko I know and love. I'm hoping for a little bit more of the same.
Now with Zico. Kylian Mbappe.
Who was that? Who was that? Was that Frimpong?
Such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Well, did well to win the ball back. Kelly Smith.
Oh, Smith, come on now.
Julie Foudy. Foudy. Oh, good looking.
Just out.
But stat defending when it mattered. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter attack.
Oh, I forgot I had Gattuso in the team.
Oh, what an opportunity.
Bang.
Well, you can't argue with something like that. Superb stuff. Mbappe. And he's
Bang.
broken free.
Whoppa.
And denied by the keeper.
Get Zinchenko up front. Not a bad idea, to be fair.
Gattuso.
Mate, her finishing is literally insane. Like, literally insane. This guy finally quitting. Fair play. He's stuck it out for a while. Her shooting was like crazy. She's got a lot of bodies in front of her on this one as well. Look at the bend on that. That's insane. That one was just a tap in. That's a good finish. It's like a rocket, man. Doesn't show one of her other goals. They seem faster than normal finesse shot. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like a rocket. It's so fast. Up against a guest, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. One-on-one was too easy. Try for a 1-on-2 now. Come on. Have another guest in the next game as well.
This evening, it's absolutely ideal. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray.
All right.
And my partner, ready to
Zidane, Riquelme,
talk.
Evan Nilsson, Pop, Van Dijk, Hernandez. Wait, did they have Hernandez at right back? They did. This isn't going to age well. Yeah, I'm going to end up getting smashed, aren't I? You're too good for me. Come on. Come on. A feature update is available. What was about signing up for the Arsenal RTG? How expensive is she?
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality. Some interesting.
Her card last year was pretty cracked as well, wasn't it?
Want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask?
Perhaps. Damn.
And the lineup for the home side. Atia Perrin gets the nod in goal. Vicente Lizarazu plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. Zinedine Zidane plays alongside Juan Roman Riquelme.
Hope you get mine, Jan. Thank you. 600k. Not too unreasonable.
Smith. Retaining possession proving difficult.
Oh, that's an awful pass. Read that. You jammy bastards.
And it's going to be a throw. So making the substitution now. Florian Wirtz. Fine challenge from Zidane. Evan Nilsson.
I don't think these guys know playing players like out of position this year is like a cardinal sin. Having that Hernandez over there is going to be big problems for them.
On the ball. Theo Hernandez. Can he play it in? So now a corner.
My opinion on Russian Ultimate Team. I mean, I like it. It needs to be shorter. And have a
Trying to deliver it accurately and swept off the line.
away with that. And have a rolling clock all the time. And have
Good weight on that pass.
the ability to stop people from just putting their pad down. Lol.
Jeremy Frimpong. Good movement.
Where is Smith? Why is she like... Is that her like position there? Mate, honestly, I've never seen anything like it.
And that changes the dynamic.
Yeah, vote to kick would be nice.
Now with Riquelme. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Zico.
Need somebody with a bit of strength in there to play that ball, don't I? The ball was nice. Just the person that we sent it to was never going to win that battle there.
To whip it in here. Can he finish this?
Good save, Manyan.
Goalkeeper dealt with it. Take
Here's
a shot.
Pal.
And that's an important intervention. Diaby.
The challenge that is.
Nice
Or a ball.
pass. The cross is on. Zico.
Oh, she's there again. Oh, my days, it's broken. It's actually broken.
Two in front. Things look good for them.
I didn't even green that one or the first one either.
Riquelme. Smith.
Lads. Oh, you blocked it, you dicks. Yes. Oh. Yari. Mabo. How many times do I have to win at EA to actually get it?
The cut back.
The answer is 4.
We know full well he's capable of better finishing than that.
Well, the goalkeeper's made a save here, but really that should have been a goal. It's a bad miss, I would say.
Teammates available. Good effort here. And push
Counts as her goal. I know it was offside. It counts as her goal.
offside the decision.
That's a goal. I didn't green that one either. If I greened that one creeps in.
Zinedine Zidane.
He's 640k. I genuinely might buy her.
In a position
Oh, that's goal for them.
they could potentially do. And
Oh, what a miss.
Well, he strikes it cleanly, no doubt about that.
What a miss.
Unfortunately, he's missed the target. He's got to score there.
Well, we're almost at the halfway stage, and they're not making home advantage work for them one little bit here. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, they can certainly play better than this. It's been a disappointing first half display from them. But if they can just play with more urgency...
What the hell is that for a cross? Hey, Mbappe is clean through the back post there.
Dangerous looking attack. Defensive Brazilians to shut them.
And it's like lofted the ball. Doesn't Frimpong have whip pass as well?
Not the best challenge, free kick. Riquelme. Evan Nilsson.
Great D.
Defensive challenge. Eden Hazard. Gattuso did well with the tackle. Dangerous looking through ball. Well, it was close, but offside.
That was a rush cross. It was, wasn't it? It like lofted all the way.
Went a fraction too early.
Hey, red card, ref. Come on.
For stoppages here. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And played in with him.
Oh, that wasn't bad.
Well, he's had his name taken by the referee.
Well, he knew he was going to get booked. It's a
All right, good half. Good half. 2 finesses from Smith for the goals.
So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage.
I got Smith in false nine. Yeah, which is nice because obviously utilising her 5-star weak foot and finesse shot plus, her dropping back into that gap there is really good. That hero Evo is shocking. I think that it was supposed to be a regular Evo and not a stat limit Evo.
Interesting to see how this
Because yeah, it's atrocious. That's one of those ones in it where I've got to go backwards to go forwards.
incisive pass.
And I've gifted a goal from it. Oh, we're just 3 guys that like watching our celebrations. Fair enough. Guys, I just might become somebody that is toxic from the get-go.
Well, 2-1 it is here.
You know, I get castrated if I dare do a celebration or a kickoff glitch
Saliba.
before my opponent has done it. But people just do it all the time
Not forcing the issue. Great composure. I think
without fail. And I'm like,
wasn't the best.
you know how many more games I probably would have won if I was just being mad toxic as well? Or if I did a kickoff glitch and scored straight away. Might have got the guy to like rage quit. Instead, I don't do it. And then, you know, he gets that first goal and all of a sudden we're in a game like...
Hazard.
Nobody gives a shit about my regard. And nor should they, because it's just a video game.
Zinedine Zidane.
But more to the point of like, why should I give a shit about other people's regard?
Now with Lizarazu. Well, he dealt with that
If we're just going to be toxic, we're just going to be toxic.
Now counter-attacking possibilities. Good use of advantage by the referee. Oh, good looking.
Bang. Wow. Of all the ones that I expected to be saved, that wasn't it.
Who can he pick out? Oh, and heading it just over the top.
Be the change you want to see in the world. Where has that got me? I skipped both my replays against these guys. They watched their silly.
Could be dangerous. He got a good foul on it.
So how is it impacted in a positive way by me not being toxic?
Juan Riquelme. He continues his run. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Florian Wirtz.
2 passes aimed to Smith
Spot
there.
on with that challenge.
Why are you mad about that? What? Wait, what am I mad about?
Kylian Mbappe. Moving the ball forwards. How creative can they be? Oh, what an opportunity.
Let's go, baby. Come on. Florian Wirtz is very nice, by the way.
That gives them a buffer.
Because if you were like everybody else, all of us wouldn't be here. Mate, if me hitting a griddy and scoring from kickoff defines whether or not you want to watch the content or not, then just leave now.
What an emphatic finish that is.
Smith. Oh, good vision.
Oh,
The goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Theo Hernandez. Bukayo Saka.
this Gattuso has actually been real nice.
This looks more than decent. Will it be?
Blaggy.
And denied by the keeper.
Any news about the XP objectives? No, mate. It's been dead silence from EA on that regard.
And a timely intervention. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, a disappointing end to that break. Florian Wirtz. Delightful pass. The referee has given a
He was
call.
being nice. Was he? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
They favoured a short
Look, see, the
one.
toxic nature is coming out already, isn't it? Can't get away from it, mates.
Hernandez. Can they open things up? Short corner taken.
Where is Smith? There she is.
Saliba.
She's just unreal.
She's
Meow.
taken the defence apart.
Oh, no chest bumps. No chest bumps. Put one of the articles in the morning. Thank you very much. It's like high fives. That's it. High fives and high fives only. Thank you very much. You know what I mean?
Oh, managing to beat him. Well, in fairness, he's managed to redeem himself.
Oh, I know. It's crazy, mate. Cancel culture these days. They won't stop at anything, mates. Let me tell you.
Well, showing good defensive judgment.
George Best. Let's go, dude.
Emerging of wasted possession. Kelly Smith.
Foul ref. Look, don't worry about it. We'll get it next time.
Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball.
No foul, no foul. Nah, it's just a bit of strength there. Just a bit of strength game.
Well, doesn't get away with it.
Where does Smith come from? She's English.
10 minutes to go. And a good take under
You got Ronaldinho, Sen, and Sol. Wait, from what? Oopa.
Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Saka. Riquelme. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Frimpong. Theo Hernandez now.
You know what? I'm really liking the way this team's playing. I can't lie.
Zico.
Off that pass in there, but
Intervention there. Could be a chance to break here.
dang banging packs.
In position.
Dang banging packs. That's just not a penalty game, is it? I won the ball.
Well, there might have been a case for a yellow card, but the referee didn't see it that way.
Oh, big saves.
Well, yes, a penalty, absolutely, but for me,
Big
it's
saves,
not a
come
yellow
on.
card. The ref has got that right.
And the keeper denies them from the spot.
That's justice, that is.
And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow.
Oh,
Smith.
bang. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Such a complete performance. 4-1
Absolutely
now.
outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. I've never seen anyone hit a finesse shot as good as she's hit a finesse shot. Crazy. That yellow card. Yeah, honestly, disgraceful.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Plenty of support here.
Good score, really. Good save, my Yan. Yeah, 5-star weak foot, finesse shot plus, false 9 plus, which is being a big part of why we're scoring so many goals here. That's a goal, isn't it? It wouldn't let me attack the ball with the defender. Oh, you don't want to watch celebrations now? That's crazy. All right. We're into the semi-final. I will see you there. Is it what's she got? 97 finishing, 96 positioning, 99 long shots, and 96 shot power. And then, of course, finesse shot plus, where it's coming from. She's guaranteed a +1, is she? Oh, damn. Is that the sort of icon, though, that in like 3 weeks' time, she's like 250k, and I'm sitting there like saying to myself, like, oh no, why have I spent 600,000 coins on her? Or is it the sort of icon where in like 2 months' time, she's still like 500k, and I'm like, nice.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for.
All right, semi-final. I did notice that was only 4-bar connection, but I only noticed it way too late. What are we up against? Zico, Zambrotta, Lookman, Vinny J, Brucosta. She's up 50k from yesterday. Jesus Christ.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this.
Right, let's go.
Both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some
How's her passing?
all over the pitch.
Not good enough.
This is how it looks for the home side. Oh, he's through here.
Penrith.
Well, a forceful effort, but it goes
He wasn't there.
missed opportunity.
He wasn't active.
Strikes it with power, but not with accuracy.
And I've missed a chance of an easy goal.
Vinicius Junior. And on to Zico.
I'm feeling this 4-bar connection, I can't lie.
Quick tackle. Jeremy Frimpong. Gattuso on the ball. Theo Hernandez. Yari Litmanen. Not smooth in possession.
What an awful, awful step.
Must be. He's gone and found the net.
Fair enough.
Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. Good looking move this.
Oh, my days.
Fine piece of defending play to break it.
Shouldn't have played this. This 4-bar connection is ruining me.
With purpose. But they took care of the situation defensively. Zico. Good through.
Right, smart passes. Smart passes only, please.
Yari Litmanen. Jeremy Frimpong. Moving the ball nicely. Looking for that final pass. Can he finish here? Opportunity to level it.
Got the Real Madrid Bappe. I wanted the French one.
Litmanen. Oh,
Thank
great
God for that.
play.
What a save.
Magical save it was. Elects to go short. Smith.
Tackles from behind as well. Jesus Christ. Tackles from behind there as well. Jesus Christ.
Well, advantage coming into play, and rightly so.
You can always tell when the gameplay's mudded because the like interceptions and stuff just don't come,
Really good build-up.
or they come like this on like rebounds and stuff.
Zico. Gattuso on the ball. Yari Litmanen. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Can they get in behind them?
I just can't turn around. Mate, he's fucking hit me with a pick and roll. It's not allowed. It's wrong sport game. Wrong sport.
Zico!
What a save.
By the keeper.
Why is there a red dot? Oh, you, Mike. Let's go, big boy. Playing against a hacker in Division 1? Damn, that's tough.
Well, the visitors
Foul ref.
dictating the tempo over the last 15 minutes or so and have created one or two good chances with it. If they can continue to play with this domination, it's only a matter of time before they draw level.
Yes, who knows? Maybe another opportunity in the works for them. Let them in.
Awful shot choice. Awful shot choice. I could have driven that in as well. That's a frustrating thing. Come on, let's go. I'm mesmerised by this Smith card. Oh, I've tried. No, Gabe, I pressed like. Well, I pressed turn. I moved my analog stick, game. Come on.
Zico. And on to Smith.
Nice. Nice. That was Gattuso, mate. I thought that was Littman, and that's why I moved it onto the left. Gattuso has no right to score that goal, that's for sure. Could have been a red card there. Oh, liquid football here. Oh, my days. It's insane stuff. Let's go. Come on.
Committed challenge.
Yo.
Creative look about this.
Oh my days. This connection is so bad. It's so bad.
Smith just straying offside.
Have we been having an issue with the Playstyle Plus and not activating most of the time? No, I haven't actually. What's that?
Well, it looked like a decent avenue of attack, but he couldn't keep himself onside.
Well, he's just a bit too eager there. All well and good playing on the shoulder, but he just needs to bend his run to stay onside.
Kelly Smith. Oh, the threat is there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, foul there in game. You know what? I wanted the free kick, to be fair.
Plenty of support here, but the danger averted for now. Breaking at pace.
Whoppa, all right.
Gennaro Gattuso. Florian Wirtz. Real chance. That is tackling of the
You can see it, can't you, with the connection again. Situations like that. And like that.
chunk of added time. 1 minute.
What's my opinions on the draft mode? Yeah, it's awful, mate. It's awful, genuinely. It either needs to be a way, way, way cheaper entry fee or just have way better rewards. We're dominating this game here.
So back underway here into the second half.
Through there. Oh, good defending.
Smith.
Look at that control again from Smith there.
It did look on for them.
Got to make sure I keep this game nice. I'm going to say nice and slow now.
Goes in, but there's no one available to snap onto it.
We've got a 2-goal lead. And the gameplay is horrific.
However, it's offside.
Obviously, if I can go and get another goal, that'd be a lot easier. But
Theo Hernandez now. Gennaro Gattuso. And the emphasis is on creativity. A disappointing end to the move. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Opportunity. There it goes!
so dumb, man. So dumb.
And give them hope that
Did I receive your tweet? I'm just streaming right now, brother. I asked you to tweet it to me so I could look at it like when I'm not streaming, not midway through my stream. Good save, man. So obviously the tweet will just remain there. Jesus Christ. Fair enough, she's got finesse shot plus as well. I knew this game was going to be trouble. Even at 3-1 up, I just knew I could just feel it, like the way these players aren't moving. Let's go, man. That's a lovely one too. So yeah, I'll catch it after I finish streaming and when I go and check all like social platforms and stuff, my man.
Koke's lost the ball. Smith, determined block. Buying his teammates a bit of time. Litmanen.
Come on. Now I need to keep it slow. Now. Got the lead back again. Oh, okay. That's a goal. Oh, off the bar. Awful from me. Awful. Can't use the game as an issue on that one. That was just terrible.
That's a good-looking ball.
Done me over, isn't it? Done me over again, man.
Jeremy Frimpong. That's a good pass.
Come on, Smith. Let's go. Man, this team is playing so fluid. So fluid. Her shooting is insane. I'm so glad he quit because even at 7-4, that game was not over. That connection was so bad. Right, into the final. I might have to just take these tactics and put my Arsenal team into these tactics because this team is playing delightfully. And do you want to know the thing that I focused on? Rolls and roll pluses. Everybody is in a roll plus or a roll plus plus. That 1-2 is filled for the fourth goal. It was nice, wasn't it? It was nice. What do I think of Premium Carragher? I haven't, do you know, I haven't even looked at it, mate, to be honest. All right. The final game. It's the final countdown. Unai Simon. They got Maicon, Williams, Chiesa, Cole and Diaz. Damn, that's a slow attack. Fair play. Might bring Zinchenko back out again, yeah. What have they done to legendary squad battles AI? It's so utterly boring to play against. Yeah, the squad battles is the worst experience, man. Actually, that's not true. Rush at the moment is the worst experience. But squad battles is up there. Mate, this gameplay feels so much nicer.
Mike Maignan begins in goal. Jeremy Frimpong plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive
Bang.
areas.
Weird angle, isn't it? It's gone to like wrong side of the keeper or like the other side.
With Kelly Smith up front. Williams. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. Unai Simon plays in goal. Bremer plays alongside Gianluca Mancini in central defence. Frankie de Jong plays alongside Farrell Williams in central midfield. And leading the line today is Federico Chiesa. What a chance this is, Derek.
I don't know why he's traveled that. I haven't asked for it. Isn't Yari Lippmann left-footed?
Possession one.
That ball's just got to connect, hasn't it?
Farah Williams.
He's right-footed. That's why he's travelled it then.
Diaz. Now with Chiesa.
Great tackle, Saliba.
Smith. Options in the middle.
She is insane. I'm not even, man. It's like when I used that Ballon d'Or Harry Kane, I thought he was real good. She's better. She's way better.
Now with De Jong.
Great tackle.
Timed his challenge magnificently. And support available.
Frimpong, you've got to make that pass, man.
Diaz. Mbappe.
I should know that. I should know that, shouldn't I? She's on false 9. He was obviously going to drop back there.
Well-timed tackle. On attacking possibilities. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Jeremy Frimpong.
I've got to stop being so plain with how I'm playing.
And losing possession. Gattuso. Now with Zico. Theo Hernandez. That's useful play. Smith. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was.
Ra-ba-ba-ba.
Highlights reel. And a short corner here. And now they have the ball back. Mbappe. And Maicon with the clearance. And teammates to play it to.
Oh, off the ball.
Keeper's best friend. Well, no way through in the end.
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though,
Oh, me, baby. Up you go. I've aimed the header away from the goal, but that's fine.
And taken short. The corner kicks.
That's fine. We'll just head it toward the player. That's fine.
Keen to take it short here. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Delivering it into the box. And putting paid to the danger.
Foul game. Genuinely thought that was a free kick, but never mind.
Bon Mati. Nice weight on the pass. Well, the keeper wanted to take
Good
it.
save, Moyan. Wait, have the Flash Evos disappeared? Okay, something's gone wrong in this game. That's about the 4th pass or interaction in a row that just hasn't gone the way I've aimed the ball.
Kelly Smith. Diaz.
Won't let me get it. Oh, my days.
A really smart piece of defending to stop them. Through ball from Williams. Diaz. This could be the equaliser. And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be. Beautiful pass. Luis Diaz. Williams. The ball with Chiesa. Gattuso winning his challenge.
Mate, I can't move all of a sudden, man. What is happening? Every touch of the ball now is like
Good refereeing.
forcing me to like hang on to it or take like an overzealous touch of the ball, whatever.
Really good build-up, but no end product. An example of how to press.
Awful. Awful.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here.
They aren't special versions. They don't get collection bonus. Well, they don't get the special collection bonus. They don't get the 50 points. They'll still get collection score as like standard cards. Oh, I really should have been outside in this game. I had a couple of really good opportunities, and then about 15 minutes before he scored his goal, like a flip, like a switch flipped. Like my passes started going bad. Like seeing someone moaning on Twitter. Look, see, even that. All I've done is aim it backwards to Mbappe. How has it gone too far backwards?
They were so very evenly matched. Smith.
He's hit that with a left foot for some reason. This game's chalked for some reason, guys. I'm still gonna try my best to win it, but
The ball with Chiesa. Now the counter-attack looks on. Good tackle taken away. Smith. Just moving back into that deeper position.
she's hit it with a left foot again. What is happening, EA?
Defending. Pivotal moment defensively.
Game is fucking chalked all of a sudden, man.
And he was in the right place to intercept. Theo Hernandez. And on to Zico. Can he find the right pass? Mbappe. Must take the lead.
Come on.
And they have.
Having to focus intensely right here.
Cole. That made it look routine, but read it well. Diaz. Now with Smith. Fine pass from Smith.
Can I just have Gattuso game? Jesus Christ, man.
The counter. Well, possibilities inside the box. Well, there was impending danger, but
I'm surprised it wasn't a penalty somehow.
Diaz. Gattuso. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Zico. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Real chance. And the keeper's hand.
Score that.
Aitana Bonmati.
Well, Simon's save has kept them in it here.
Okay, thank you.
They're struggling at the moment.
Well, they can't exhale just yet. Here they come again. More possibilities in the centre. And a fine tackle. Now, was that challenge in the grey zone? Play on. Oh, splendid skill.
Mate, it's so slow. It's so slow. What is happening, man? Every pass I make is like taking an age for them to control it and to just have like the actual possession of the ball.
Now can they make something happen? Got in the way of it. Well, doesn't have to do it on her own. Smith.
Come on.
Takes on the
Couldn't green it. I couldn't green it. God damn it, that should have been a goal.
percentage chance to add to their advantage, but
How's Mbappe not put in? I think he brought his keeper out, or like rushed his keeper, or at least did something with his keeper.
Coming away with the ball. That's a good looking ball.
Yeah, he is moving his keeper. Come on. Oh, I've had to focus so bloody hard in this game. He's quit. Thank God for that. I had to focus so hard in that game. Because he was a good player, and that connection just went to absolute bits. It's a nice goal. I waited for the keeper movement there. Do you know what I was doing with there? I was waiting for the... I was waiting to try and get Smith open, and he was just covering it every time. Just gave me a little bit of space there with Mbappe. This goal with Smith was nice. Good build-up on this one. Good build-up. And then this goal, again, this is just outrageous, this finish.
Options in the middle.
Look at that. That's outrageous. That is outrageous. All right. Let's have a look at the review of the team. Did I get rage quits again all the time? I did. I got 4 more rage quits. Let's go. Little review of the team, first of all. Mainyan's good. Frimpong, he felt a bit clunky, I can't lie. It was decent. This is the first time I've used 2 defenders pushing forwards as well. You know, I had Hernandez in that false back role and Frimpong in an attacking wing back role. And fortunately, thanks to Saliba and Van der Ven being so quick, and thanks to Frimpong and Hernandez being so quick, I didn't suffer too much on the counter. But Frimpong felt a bit clunky. Saliba was brilliant. Van der Ven was good. Hernandez is brilliant. Zico was a bit meh. Gattuso I found surprisingly good. I thought he was going to be awful because, you know, his passing is good, not great. His dribbling is not great. But he was just very good. He was really good. Littmanen was okay. Florian Wirtz was very surprising. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. A lot better than I thought he was going to be. Kylian Mbappe, like last year, I just can't get on with him this year. I scored some goals with him and stuff, but I just can't get on with him. Like last year, I struggled with Mbappe as well. It's just not how I play. But Smith, I mean, she is unbelievable. Like, literally unbelievable. I genuinely can't believe how many goals. And I know they were all like finesse shots and stuff, but she was absolutely cracked. Let's see what we get in our rewards. 2 rare gold packs and a premium gold pack. The goods. No special card, no promo card from the first pack. And again, we're just going to start saving this stuff now, guys. There's no incentive to sell this now, because nothing's worth anything. Oh, just give me half an hour, guys. I'm just going to open a player pick. We'll take our Nautovic. I don't think this stuff is worth anything at the moment anyway, is it? That can all go into the club. And then 2 rare gold packs. Inform! Nice! We're going to store this in as well. Oh, 85 Schick. Nice. Bino Gittins as well, and Cameron Carter Vickers. The Hawker Healing. That's all right, isn't it? Inform is like guaranteed profit for the draft at that point. And then last but not least, I don't know who that is. It is a Shadow and a Hawk as well. Nice. And Colaprico and Kochu can go up to the trade pile. Guys, that is going to be the end of the draft for today. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And for now, guys, I'm out. Peace. See what I mean, guys, with the difference of me playing with like the Arsenal team, for example, versus me playing with like a team full of meta players. I cooked that draft. You know you can skip after you reveal. Oh, can you? I absolutely cooked in that draft. Like some really, really good football. Awful rewards for winning the draft. Yes, it's tough. That guy in the final was decent as well, man. Mate, the first like 25, 30 minutes of the draft final felt so nice. And then about 10 minutes before he scored his goal, It may have just felt so heavy. Maybe he changed. Maybe he went like pressure tactics or something. Oh, was there a lib card in the 75 to 88 player pick? It was there. Damn, my bad. My bad. Oh. The fluidity with how that team was playing was what impressed me the most. Like, my Arsenal team just feels so like they just don't move, you know? Glad to see the offers back. Mate, I need to do some stuff. I've got some good ideas. My sister's been sending me loads of ideas. What's the best current SBC to stump high-rated fodder? There isn't. I would save it, honestly. Right, guys. That was going to be the end for today. 4:30, my kids are home. I want to go and see them. So thanks for chilling. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you all, as always. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. I'll be on a lot earlier tomorrow, about like 9:30, 10 o'clock, somewhere around there. And we'll have another grind stream tomorrow where we'll probably do another 3-4 hours of squad battles at the start. So cheers for watching, guys.